Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Freestyle Friday. If y'all have any questions, uh, I'm gonna be joined on with some others um, that know far more than I do. So, if you got some questions, comments, complaints, now'll be the time to voice them. Let's see, I'm gonna go ahead and send out a link to Telegram, Facebook, for everybody to join on. Let's see. Oh, goodness. Okay. This is spur of the moment. So I wasn't really planning on going on live, but there's a lot of requests for somebody to do something today. So just helping out. Okay. Alrighty. Well, let's see. What's the streaming news? And let me go ahead and check that out. This is my first time actually doing something like this and actually doing a morning show. So if y'all could just bear with me for a little bit, let me go ahead and click on and look up some news here. Jeez. Like I said, this was very spur of the moment thing for me. Look up Troy Points. Alrighty. Troy Point looks like they have the biggest discount ever for IP Vanish. And there's more stuff over here about Uplink. Uh, yeah. Okay, who's all excited about the McGregor fight? Oh shit! Thanks, Butler. Um, are y'all joining me? I thought y'all were gonna join on with me. I'm here alone. Please tell me y'all gonna come on with me. I don't want to be by myself out here in outer space. Let's see. I sent y'all the link, the StreamYard link. Don't make me be out here alone. Anyway, so what is good? What is happening? What is up? Uh, Anybody have a question? I can try my best to my ability to answer it. Um, it would really be nice if somebody join me. Let's see. working on. Okay, Mr. Butler said he's on his way, so that's great. That's really good. Let's see. Let me see if I can bring anybody else on here. So yeah, if y'all want, like I said, let's see. Anybody? No, nobody's asked any kind of questions yet, but I'll soon you'll be joined on with others. So if you could just be a little patient. Oh, cool.
What up, Red?
What's up, man?
What's going on, man?
Not much, man. Thank you for joining me.
Of course, man. Of course. Happy Friday, man.
Yeah, you too.
Happy Friday.
Hey, you been to sleep yet?
Nah, man. Up since like 6 o'clock yesterday.
Jeez, dude. I don't know how you do it.
Yeah, man. I gotta do it, man.
Yeah.
Got to.
Yeah. Has anybody sent one out to maybe the butcher?
Yeah, I hit him up.
Okay.
I already hit him up. Hold on 1 second.
Oh shit, how do I do this?
Good morning, buddy.
Okay, that's better. That looks better. But so is that McGregor fight tomorrow?
You know what, man? I'm not even sure. I haven't been watching the UFC at all. You know, it's kind of everybody else loves it. Ian's on the way as well. He said he'll be here in a minute.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I don't have the paid StreamYard one.
That's cool. That's no problem.
Yeah. Yeah, I was actually surprised when y'all were like, "Hey, let's go live." I was like, "Okay, let's do it."
Let's do it. It's Friday, man. We got to do it.
Yeah.
Got to do it, buddy.
Yeah.
Sharon had some. She has an appointment this morning, I think, so she may not be in here.
Yeah. Well, whatever she's doing, I hope we will all wish her well.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it.
Yeah,
no doubt about it.
I love that woman. That woman's always keeping me up the lid to the latest stuff. She really is.
Yes, she is. This is hard, that's for sure.
Yeah, she really does. She works really hard. So she's a big asset to the community.
No doubt. No doubt.
I mean, so is everybody else. You know, like the Butcher, Next Level, Rojas, those guys.
Oh yeah.
I caught Next Level's was it MX Player video this morning?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm in the same boat he's in. I asked him a while back, something wasn't performing right. He said instead of using MX Player, start using VLC, using VLC, and all my problems went away.
There you go.
So yeah. So a big shout out to Next Level on there, and I'll go ahead and post this video up in here too. Link up his video because that was actually a good video.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead and put that in here. Not sure if you caught that live when I went on and told him, just had some questions for him. And everybody in the side chat was like, look, or somebody was like brothers or something like that. Oh shit. Somebody just joined on. Oh, the Butcher's here.
What's up, Dabs?
What's happening, man?
Well, gentlemen.
What's up, man?
Just a few minutes before I have to get myself ready for a conference call for work.
And important people, we know how it is, man.
Yeah. Conference call on my day off. Conference call.
Hey, listen.
Friday.
You don't get paid for it?
Yeah. I turn it in for pay, but it's just a matter of at noon every Friday. I got to stop and call and act like I'm listening.
Hey, Storm, how you doing? Man, hey, is that McGregor fight tomorrow?
Hail to the yeah.
It is.
No, there's your answer.
Man, I didn't even know. I barely keep up with any kind of sports anymore.
It's a stacked card. It is stacked, bro. It's got good fights. I haven't looked at the prelims or the early prelims, but definitely the main card is the main event card is good, and I will definitely be here. I will definitely be having folks over here. I will be having some adult beverages.
Of course.
Damn.
You know, it's gonna be live up in this
There
place.
you go.
There's
There you
13
go.
fights that day.
Well, yeah, if you count the prelims and the early prelims, yeah, because I
Yeah.
think the main card is 5 or 6
Yeah,
for
it's
the main
5.
card. Yeah, so yeah. So you look at Sean O'Malley, the first fight in the main card. I love that guy. That guy is great. He is cocky. I watched him. I remember when the first time I saw him in an early prelim years ago, and my buddy was here, and I said that guy's going to be something. I said his skill set was a little bit different. I said he's going to do well, and he has. He's moved along. He's had some injuries that slowed him up, but he's brash. He can be that Conor McGregor type of attitude.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That UFC needs. They need those people that are polarizing. That you either love them or hate them, but
Or
you're tuning in to watch them.
you just want to see somebody get knocked out.
Yeah. You want to see, and Sean O'Malley is great for that. I mean, he'll a couple of his fights he had walk-off knockouts where he punched and knocked the guy out, and before the guy is even done bouncing off the mat, he's like turning away and just walking off, and because he already knows the fight's over. He's so
Jeez.
in the last fight he actually got hung. He got caught on that. He knocked a guy. You thought the guy was knocked out, and the guy bounced off the bottom of the cage, and Sean just turned and started walking off like this is done, and the guy got up. The ref didn't call the fight. The guy got up and started fighting, and so it ended up going, I think, 3 rounds or something, whereas it could have been over in the first round if Sean would have finished it, but he got too cocky, but fun to watch. I mean, so
Man, those some dangerous individuals.
yeah.
Yeah.
Good times.
Yeah.
I've been watching it since UFC 1, so
See where they at now.
Wow.
I have no clue.
I mean, I remember that UFC 1 where it was the very first I'll say the first 10 or 12 UFCs. It was a tough man contest of sorts where 8 guys entered the contest. So you had 4 fights of 2, of course, and then 2 fights of 2, and then you would have the championship fight. You had to fight 3 times in one night. And whoever was the toughest man at the end of the night won the belt. And you had guys that are 120 pounds fighting. I remember this judo guy, probably 160, 170 pounds at the
Hoist
most.
Gracie?
No, it wasn't Hoist. It was a different guy. He was a judo dude, and he was fighting a sumo wrestler. And he beat up the sumo. He won. He just pounded the guy's head, but he couldn't continue the fight because he broke his hand by punching the guy in the head so many times. Broke his hand. But it was like I said, 8 guys entered, and then you had one champion that night, and so it was a whole different thing than it is now with weight classes and all. It wasn't no weight classes back then.
And now you're pretty sure. I think what was that governor that was against it? He ran for president. He wasn't a governor. What was he? I forgot. Oh, McCain. McCain was the one trying to end it all. Did you?
I don't doubt it. Yeah, I don't. Maybe he probably. Yeah. I mean, it was dangerous, but yeah, boxing's dangerous.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty fun.
Yeah.
Pays off.
Yeah. Now we got some big personalities.
Yeah. And I mean, we've seen people die on the football field. I mean,
right.
So anytime you get to that extreme, you're going to have something.
Well, Go ahead.
Have you guys seen the what's it the A7 football league? Have you guys seen any of that?
No, I haven't.
Not really.
So are you guys football fans?
Only when I'm playing fantasy football and bet money on it.
I'm not really a football fan. There's nothing about me that says, athlete. So
Well, wait a minute. You've seen me. There's nothing but athlete in my frame. But for folks that are football fans, this is another option. I've watched a couple games, and it's called A7 Football League. So it's A7 FL, and what it is it's 7 versus 7. No helmets, no shoulder pads, no warrior or combat equipment like you do in the NFL, and you have 7 guys, and anybody can receive the ball or catch the ball or run with the ball. You don't have linemen versus where in the NFL you got positions that you can. So everybody is available, and the thing that's the first season, but you haven't really seen any massive injuries because you've taken away the equipment that makes people feel invincible.
What's it called again?
A7. I think it's A7 FL. There, Carl wrote it down there. Carl D.
They said it's kind of cool, actually.
Yeah, and I mean it's fast paced. Like if you ever watched Canadian football, where the receivers can start running towards the line of scrimmage before the ball is hiked. It is somewhat like that. You can see guys moving. Guys can be moving towards the line of scrimmage before the ball is hiked. The quarterback, I can't remember if there was a center. I think the quarterback just has the ball like you would if you were playing backyard football, where there's no center. You just kind of have the ball and you just snap it back to yourself and you kind of back up as a quarterback. Yeah. So it's a new option for people if you like football. They're trying to get it to take hold. Cool. If you want to be a football owner, jump on in. They're looking for sponsorships. And, if you want to be the next Jerry Jones, boy, you can buy your own team, and who knows, in 20 years you might be a billionaire.
Seems like it's going though.
Seems like too many politics for me.
Hello, Professor Sim.
Right, don't tell me he's muted. Sim.
Good. Hello, everybody. Have you seen Google Meets now is limited to now an hour?
What the hell?
Yes, Google Meets is now limited to 1 hour. Then they kick everybody out.
You serious?
Yeah, it happened to us last night.
No.
If you go to my my Telegram, I actually put the pictures that I seen that was on there.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, whoa, what's this? And they were like, everybody's like, don't worry about it. It's something, But after the hour, it just kicked me right out. And it kicked out everybody.
Well, that usually happens when nobody's letting people in.
No, we had 5 people on. And yeah, it happened. It happened to us. And then other people went ahead and made their own, and it limited them also.
Nice.
And yeah, you can look at it. Here's my Telegram group. You can see the 2 pictures up there. Yeah, so now they're charging for Google Meets. So
what are they charging though?
I don't have any idea. Paper was on last night, and he made one, and he was like, "Yeah," he goes, "I'm getting the countdown clock on here."
Nice. Well, I guess we gotta use Steam.
Look at story. Hello, you guys probably violated.
Well, but there wasn't it before that they would kick out people if the main person that did it didn't do anything, like for maybe a couple hours.
I think so.
Yeah.
That's gonna suck though, huh?
Well, we started using the Telegram group
Mm-hmm.
thing.
That's what I was going to mention.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Somebody said that you used it. Butcher.
Yeah, we've used it a couple times. Alban loves it, and I've done some impromptu, just create some chats on Telegram just to test it out. Voice works great. Sometimes the video, it says you can get up to 30 people in there. So
well, I think I tried it once recently because somebody in another group send me link to join the voice, and it was pretty good.
So I guess gotta use StreamYard from now on, huh?
Yeah. StreamYard. Well, I don't know. They were saying something like, don't use StreamYard because it's not very stable. But I don't know. I guess there's also Hangouts. I mean, there's
what do you mean not stable? I use it every single week, twice a week.
I don't know. That's what I was told last night. So I was like, okay, I'm not gonna debate anybody about it.
No, I'm just I use it twice a week, and I think StreamYard, other than the limit to 12, which, to be honest, once you get past 12 people, it's going to be chaos anyways.
Right.
And the only thing that I wish that they would add is if I had a let's say a co-host, I wish I could give rights to the co-host to control some things on the show, like let people in or highlight a comment, or that's my only gripe with them. And they limit me to 720 when I'm broad, my video you're downgraded on the video to 720 unless you pay the $40 some a month, and I'm not going to do that. I'm already paying 20 some a month. I'm not getting me from
right. I think they were talking about doing that though, Debs, having a co-host. I think they were talking about doing that a while ago, months ago, I thought.
Yeah.
Well,
nice.
But it also, if you're paying for StreamYard, you're on that part. You're okay with using it all day long. But if you're using the free account, it's gonna take up most of your time for the month.
If you're doing free.
Yeah. I think
hey guys,
how you doing?
Free gives you about 20 hours.
Okay, a month.
Yeah,
that's not that much.
Damn, that's only like 2 dab shows. What the hell?
Right. Yeah. What's up, Streamer Wizard?
But if
hi Butler,
hey,
hi the Butler, hi Renanton, Marcos, and Sim. How are we?
How you doing?
Doing fine, man.
Yeah. It's the final this weekend.
Oh yeah.
England versus Italy.
Sunday.
Oh yeah. Euro Cup.
Who's gonna win?
Yeah.
Who's gonna win?
How many people can I have? I'm not paying for StreamYard, but how many people can you have on one?
6. Only 6.
Okay.
Yeah. Paid it which 10?
10 or 12.
Yeah.
Well, I take that back. It might be 10. It might be 10 because I'm trying to think. On Wednesday nights.
I've sided with, because I don't pay for same yards, but and it says if I have 6 guests on and I decide to add another one on, it says you're limited to 6. So you are limited to 6 still with the free one.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
So what are we gonna do, Butcher? What are we gonna do with no Google Meets with an hour? An hour's not gonna cut it, man.
Well, no, I don't use no Google Meets.
I guess we just have to do one person does an hour, everybody jumps onto the next person, just go on from there.
But Francisco, that's gonna be a hassle though.
Well, unless you pay for it somehow. I mean,
Also, do what Marcos does sometimes, says he's screen and goes on the Google Meet.
Yeah, but streaming wizard, we're talking about Google allotting the time to an hour now for the meet.
Oh, and they limited it down.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It's
they
going
out, right?
down from 100.
hmm,
Okay.
yeah. Well, I guess they're tightening up the belt on everything. Did y'all catch the show for next? Oh, the Beyond the Streams, I believe they're talking about
Yes.
the whole transition from APKs or
Yep.
yeah,
Yes.
AAB.
yeah.
but Ray,
So
what
what?
Yep.
what I
So
was because I
go ahead.
looked at the article that was talking about that,
Mhm.
Hmm.
and what I read is that the APKs that are already in the Play Store, they're good. It's
Yep.
just the newer APKs they got to come up with the newer format to be allowed to be in the Play Store.
Yep. That's what they said.
Yes. And Rojas said in the show that AA or ABB can slack in, right?
Hmm.
So Google now knows what you're installing and what you're doing and slacking. Yeah.
Well, that's some discussion on that part, but the biggest key that I saw when I read there was an article I read on it. The biggest takeaway is Google's going to be able to control the keys. The key is when to let's call it your your unique identifier, your ID. So
Yeah.
each Google each APK creator can create a key, and you can't update that particular APK if you don't have that unique key. Well, with APKs, you create your own key, and then that's how um, people they know that it's yours because it's your unique key. With the way that AAB is going to work, the key is going to be generated from Google. Google will create this key. They will have the key, and they're going to be able to control of which updates or where you get the update from, if
Yeah.
that makes sense. So to me, the issue I have or I see in it is I don't know about the location thing. I don't know about that, but to me, it's the control and the key. And if if the Google Play Store has the key and the Google creates the key, you can't update that APK or AAB without going through Google because Google controls that key. So that's to me, it's almost like Apple with their controlling the way I kind of see it.
Yeah. Um, are any of you guys installing Windows 11 at all?
No, I haven't.
No, not yet. It's too early.
Uh,
No, I mean
I
when they
found a
come.
couple. I found a couple of the pro builds for it. When was it? But last week.
Yeah, last week. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I meant when it's official, when it's officially out to the public.
I mean, I think I'll be good with 10 for now. I mean, I'm getting used to 10 finally, so I don't really want to switch right now.
Hmm.
Hey, Dad, you got a comment too from Soul Bro.
Oh, sorry. I was over here typing. APKs well, you need some type of a digital signature with a key, I would assume is what he's talking about. Windows will install APKs, so those are created on the developer side as it is with any APKs. But like I said, it's going to be with the Google. Google is going to make it be AAB, which the signature would be done on Google side. And one of the things when I was reading the article, it was the concern of that all the keys for all APKs are all going to be stored on Google. They're going to have them all. So I don't know if that's, some people are like, oh, it's all in one place, but I don't know. I think sometimes people get a little worked up. To me, the biggest concern is Google, you having to go through Google to get any update. And if you created an APK, it would always have to go through Google to them to give you a key so it can be installed. You see what I'm saying? It's like, because you got to have that key. So if Google is who gives you the key, then everything has to go through them to get that key, from the way I read it. So that's what concerns me. And the side loading of APK, so the side loading really wasn't it's really not an issue with APKs. Windows will side load APKs, and you're supposed to be able to use the Amazon store, use that kind of thing. But it's if you install an APK, you could not, the way I would understand it, you couldn't take an AAB and update an APK because they wouldn't have the same key, and vice versa. If you had an AAB on your device, because it's an official through the Google Play Store, you could not take an APK for that particular add-on and say, oh, I've got the APK of whatever, let me install it. It won't install because the keys won't match. So it's like it sees it as two different programs. The way I'm understanding it. So I don't know. I've just read a little bits about it, so I'm not sure. I don't have all the information on how that all works. I've just read an article and trying to understand what is AAB, and I just felt like it was a control. It's a way to control things to me through Google. And they say, again, they're just like all the other, well, we're doing it for your own safety. Yeah, we heard that from lots of government too.
Right.
I've got a question for the butcher. What was the first version of the K-app that you used?
It was XBMC. I'd have to say back XBMC 3 or 4. It was on my old Xbox. It was because it might have been XBMC 6 or 7, maybe at the latest 6 or 7, because it was on my Xbox.
Yeah, I was about to say that Xbox.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow, that was a long time ago.
Hey, and remember having to get I had Metal Warrior or Mech Warrior. I had Mech Warrior. I used to I had Mech Warrior, and I had the save for Mech Warrior to actually, with jailbreaking. That's kind of actually the term jailbreaking is kind of actually correct for that, because you were bypassing the operating system because you were installing Linux to be at the base before Microsoft's OS would load. That was jailbreaking of a sense, more than what people say Fire Stick jailbreaking is. That's for damn sure.
Yeah. Two different things.
Yeah. And it was fun. I mean, I enjoyed that. Except for it was slow. I mean, so Red, you had the old Xbox?
Yeah.
They were great. I still got some.
I still have the old Xbox.
Yeah, I actually got 3.
Okay, I don't feel so bad.
Yeah, I got 3, and I actually have one of them has a 500 gig hard drive that I put in it, and swap the
Oh.
EPROMs. Swap the EPROM so I could put a 500 gig hard drive and load
See, I
it
didn't
up with
go through all
games.
that.
Yeah, and you
Uh,
actually still can buy. I think it's Retromania. He does modifications of those, and they sell them online for anywhere from $100 to $200 with LED lighting. They up to 2 terabytes,
Damn.
2 terabyte hard drives in them loaded. They do. If you look up, I'd have to look it up. It's Retromania. It's like it's RMax or something like that. But they do all kinds of modification and sell them online. There's some in the U.S. and some in the U.K. They sell those boxes, and if you look at some of them, they are some of these boxes are very intricate. Where they put the LED screen on the front of them. And like I said, every game, 2 terabytes. They put 2 terabyte drives in some of them and load them up.
Damn.
Mhm.
That's-
Go ahead, Ananton.
what was that?
Go ahead. I think you were about to say
Oh,
something.
I forgot. It's cool. I forgot. I got to looking at something else and I lost track of mine. It's fine. It's no problem though. It'll come back to me someday. I know it was something too. Forgot.
I forgot Mike listens. Well,
It's fine. Um, well, I mean, what do y'all see the future of streaming? I mean, with all this new stuff that's going to come around, are we just going to? Is it just rolling with the punches, or is just? Does anybody know anything? I don't know.
I don't think it'll ever go away, though. Honestly,
Yeah.
No.
I think that's the
It's just a waiting game.
Because every day there's gonna be some new, Red.
yep.
Either how we do it or different cable companies are gonna come up with their own service.
Man, I still remember back then when it was the remember those cards everybody would get, the DirecTV cards.
Yo, yeah, the H cards. The H cards.
Yeah,
Good old days.
man. God, I still remember those.
But back then I didn't have DirecTV. We had what's it called? We had antenna.
No.
We had a cable box in the living room, but it was behind the couch, pointing to the TV. So every time we change the channel, we'd have to put our arms back and point the remote to the antenna box.
Yeah, that sounds like a pain.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Hey, Ken. Ken, send
What's
us
up, Ken? Let's see
Hey,
him.
Kenneth. Kenneth's in there. Let's see. Ian's in there. Miss Sharon's there. Man, good morning to everybody in the panel.
There you
Like
go.
everybody in the side chat. Oh wow, the brightest days in there. He's a he's a comic book person. He's I gotta put it. He actually questioned why the Red Lanterns.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're familiar with comic books, you'd understand. Oh, Trooper's in there. What's up, Troop?
Yeah, what's up, Soup?
I can't spell that. I still can't spell that. Spelled it wrong like 3 times. There we go. There we go. All right, third time's a charm.
Now I'm definitely gonna look at this A7FL. That looks really cool. I'm on their website right now.
Yeah, it's a one of my subs. I happened to come across a couple games and watched it. It's fast paced. It's interesting to watch. And probably gives that option for some of the guys that come out of college and aren't don't have an NFL contract or not
What's
going
up,
to
Ian?
Canada.
What's up, man?
Hey, what's happening? How's everybody?
I'm
Hey,
fine. Who left?
Yeah.
Am I sounding and looking okay to you guys? Because I've had
Yeah.
real problems my side.
Yeah.
You good, Ian? You
Looking
good?
okay.
Oh,
Who
thank
left?
you.
Who dropped out?
But I think
No.
Butler.
Well,
Yeah, Butler
yeah,
dropped
yeah,
out.
yeah.
I wonder why. I just paid for a StreamYard.
He's probably fixing something.
Okay, he'll come back.
Yeah.
So,
and again.
yeah, that's fine. Okay. I'll have to make room. Butler, you didn't have to leave. I just paid for it. I just paid for the month.
Come back on, Butler.
Yeah, but come back on.
Ian,
Hello, streaming.
are you watching the Euro final on Sunday?
Yep, I'll definitely be watching it.
Yeah. Come on, then.
But it's going to be a real good game, that is, streaming.
Yep. I hope England wins.
Hey, Butcher.
Yeah.
Do you think McGregor's going to win this fight? Because it looks like the same. Look, the other guy, his opponent, this Dustin guy, looks like.
Dustin Poirier.
Yeah.
Dustin beat him last time.
Yeah. So.
Dustin Poirier. I hope Dustin whoops his ass. But UFC needs McGregor to win.
Yeah, because
That
right
makes sense.
now, McGregor's the golden boy of the UFC.
Yeah, he's a name people know.
Yeah.
I think it's
we
just
don't-
everybody sees, his mouth and everything. They just want to see it get shut up. And I think if you take that away, there goes all their money.
Well, yeah, he's a promoter of sorts. He's a name, kind of like Ronda Rousey. When
Right.
Ronda lost and then left UFC, it hurt the UFC because she was a name that a non-MMA person knew. Conor McGregor is a name that non-MMA fans know. When you had Brock Lesnar, that was a name that non-MMA fans knew. To make big money, you got to have non-MMA fans watching and paying for it.
I think Brock Lesnar is still fighting the Butcher.
Well, I mean, he just went back to WWE.
Yeah, but
So I mean,
he fights. They got him on. I think they got him on a contract that every couple months or whenever he wants to fight in the UFC.
I don't know, man. If you're going to put the money, if you have one place to put the money at, they're just a year apart.
I'm going Poirier.
Yeah.
I don't suppose the Euro football is available in America.
Yeah, we get Euro Cup. It's just on TNT.
Yeah, it's available.
Yeah.
I was watching it Wednesday.
Oh yeah.
I was watching. Well, I watched the end of I watched the last 20 minutes before it went to overtime.
Yeah.
I used to enjoy rugby.
Yeah, that's another one.
Yeah.
Well, the Lions are playing down in South Africa at the moment.
That's nice.
The British Lions.
Yeah.
That's Ireland, Scotland, Wales, and England. It's all the best players all put into one team.
Man, one day I'm going to go out there to Wales. And
you've got to come to Wales, Frank.
Oh, man, I've got to go by there because I definitely want to try some of those cockles.
Yes, one day I want to go to Wales.
Yeah. Anybody
Oh,
Who's
see it
somewhere?
again, I'm gonna have to take it up to this port and put it in the back of the PC.
Still having PC problems?
I am having problems with my audio, you know, on my audio via. It's cutting out on me, and there's a message coming up saying unplug your mic and do whatever, you know. But
Click on the three dots next.
it's happened again. I think I'm gonna take that.
All right, I will say this on a side note. This unlinked. Oh my god! It took me 20 minutes to get a damn password in here that that it would accept, and I know it's got to be a lot of characters, but holy moly!
yeah.
Oh lordy! But that's all right. I'm just trying to test it out.
I still prefer APK time anyways, because on the APKs are virus scanned. There's no risk of taking the virus. So in my opinion, APK times my go to app store for those types of applications.
Yeah, and well, hopefully, it won't be scanned, but I'll be glad when Cody Apps gives everybody the opportunity to have their own APK time. So that's been in the works for 3 weeks, but he's been in the process of moving, so he's not had time to sort it all out. But you're going to be able to create your own APK time APK, and you'll have your own store and your own icon and this and that. So
Must.
Huh?
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
That will be amazing.
Yeah, it'd be nice because we won't have to have. I'm really not a fan of everybody climbing in the same boats. Which I'm not. I never use file length anyways. But everybody piling in the same boat, you're going to have the same result. So if everybody has their own APK, then they're hosted in different places. They're just like having a bunch of add-ons. If everyone's using the same add-on, it's easy to shut down. But if there's 100, 200, 1,000 add-ons, you can't shut down 1,000. That's the whole idea. But everybody loading up into these same APK websites, you're doing the same thing. You're just loading into the same site. So, we'll see what happens. I mean, that's just my 2 cents.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Sure.
There used to be an app that you could get from the Google Play Store. It was called K Configurator. So you download that from.
I'll be right back, guys.
So you download that from the Play Store. I'm not sure if it's still available, like, but it's only available for stock and white boxes and not and white TV. Like, you open up the app and it will come up of a list of builds. You click on the build, and then you click install, and then the build installs. It's automatically configured.
Yeah,
you did enough. What?
Okay, I'm back.
Well, I'll tell you, I know about K Configurator. It's been around a long time. I'm not a fan of K Configurator, and I'll tell you why I'm not a fan of K configurator, and it's been around a long time. Back when Ares was around, it was around. So this guy goes and grabs people's wizards, their URL where their wizard is based, and he throws them in his configurator, and doesn't ask you, can he put your wizard or your build in his configurator? He just does it. So he grabs all these builds, throws them in there, then puts ads and charges for a premium thing. I asked when he first put my build in it years ago. I said, I don't want my build in your K configurator. I don't want it in there. And he said, well, too bad. It's public. It needs to be in there. And I said, I don't want it in there. He says, you're just mad because you don't have your votes are not very good for your build. So you need to do a better job with your build if you want to be popular.
Whoa.
And I said, I don't want to be in your configurator, and I'm not making my build so that you can sell a product. So he's still been around. And so again, like I said, we're talking Ares days. So any of you guys have been around, that's been a while.
Yeah, it was a while back. A while back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so he would just get your thing, and I don't know how he stays in the store. I wish he'd get removed, but yeah.
Can you type his name in the private chat, the butcher, please?
Huh?
Type his name in the side chat, Butcher.
I don't know his name. I mean, I talked to him through the Google Play Store. Our conversation was years ago, and I was through the Google Play Store, that how you can put comments, and that was where my comments were. And I haven't looked back at it, but I do see it pop up every once in a while as a suggested application that I might want to install. I'm like, yeah, right. I mean, it's just, again, to me, it's just these people trying to make money off of other people's work. If you're doing this for free, fine, you're doing it for free, you're doing it to help people, but I just see it that he's doing it to profit off of other people's work. And then, like, I couldn't believe when he says, well, it's you just mad because your build doesn't get very good votes. If you did a better job of a build, maybe you'd get better votes. I'm thinking,
Dick.
yeah.
Yeah.
But that's just before Francisco.
Yeah. Butcher.
But
I'm going to ask you the question I asked next level. What was your first streaming device besides your Xbox?
After my Xbox was the jailbroken Apple TV, and then a Raspberry Pi.
Yeah, same here.
Apple TV 1, was it? Which I paid way too much for, but it was because you couldn't get them. They were so hard to get,
Yeah.
Mine was one of them MX boxes, and it was like terrible. It only a 1 gig of RAM and about 8 gig of storage, and it was terrible. Not MX box, not that I own.
Hey, I gotta jump off here because I got 1 minute to log into my.
Okay, man. Thanks for having
I'll
you
talk
on.
to y'all later. Y'all be good.
Car Dabs.
Car.
Yeah.
Oh, hit them thumbs up, please, people.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing I hated about Apple TV though was it only went up to 14 or 15.
Huh.
After that was a pickle week.
My first streaming device, besides the Xbox, was the second generation Fire Stick.
Yeah, so
yeah, it was slow. But it was good. It was a product of its time. It was good for me. I enjoyed it. A lot of other people I knew enjoyed it also. But of course, you have something better now. That's like all the stuff that's come out lately. Even the light is
Hello,
fast.
Tim Ninja. Hello, Kenneth.
Well,
Yeah.
even the Apple TV 4K, those are good too.
Yeah.
Except you can't really. The only thing similar to that app is that Mr. MC.
Renanton,
Yes, sir.
do you mind if I share my thoughts on the 2020 Fire Sticks?
Okay, that's fine.
Wow. I do a start. They're both basically the same. All that's different is the remote control. Secondly, Amazon in 2021 released a Fire TV stick. The name is a 2021 fourth generation. But then, if you look inside the specs, like if you install like Informer from the App Store, it says third generation Fire Stick. So the new 2021 one, it's basically the same as the Fire TV stick from 2020. So it's just the new remote with buttons for Netflix, Prime Video, and the remote's £30 on its own as well. So that's my thoughts on the 2020 and 2021 Fire Sticks.
My father just got a Toshiba TV. He got it from when Prime Day came around.
Yeah.
And so I went by to help him set it up because he's a disabled vet. And lo and behold, it was a Fire Edition TV. So
Oh.
and so it had everything already in there, and the remote looked. It because I looked at the remote like, man, this looks just like a like a Fire device, and it had like all these other features I've never even seen before, and it was all integrated in there, and so he didn't need his 4K Fire Stick anymore because it was already inside the TV, and it's really nice. It was a Toshiba, I think it's like a 43-inch or something like that, and really really nice. I got about $120 knocked off of the TV, so you only paid $270 for it. But
Yep.
it's nice.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the
Certainly
picture.
is.
It's a smart. I mean, it's everything. So you know, I've got a big old Samsung 55. It's only a year old, and man, I'm kind of thinking about Toshiba. It feels really nice. You know,
Yeah.
Mine's Sony Bravia with Android TV. I've had it for 4 years now, so going back to 2017, and it has Android TV built in to it.
it's awesome. I was.
And it's 4K.
Let's see. Let me find your. Hold on, I had yours. You are.
Ian,
Hello.
how's your sheep?
How's my sheep?
Yeah.
Oh, she's all right. She's just come in from the shop. Hello, Kenneth. Nice to see you, man.
There's
Yeah,
a
the sheep's all right streaming.
Yeah.
I just put in Streaming Wizards YouTube channel in here in the chat.
Oh,
If, any,
fine.
if
You.
anybody wants to join, let's see. Let's find Ian's. God, let's see if we can find it.
I think all you gotta do, Red, is click on his icon and his
I'll take
name
him
will
straight
pop up.
there.
Hmm?
Yeah, I'll take him straight there.
Yeah, click on his name in the chat and it'll take you to his YouTube channel.
I'm doing that and having a hard problem with that.
Hey, Sammy, 2Tech is in the room.
Oh yeah, he is. I look like he's been there. I'm sorry. Sometimes I get so diverted, or I get so distracted with everybody and get to talking, I forget about everybody in the side chat. And my apologies goes out to each and every one of you. I'm really, really sorry. I mean, there's Simmy, um, there's Trooper, there's Kenneth. Let's see. Of course, there's Professor Sim, Sobra. Let's see. Of course, Miss Sharon, Stewart. God, everybody's in side chat. Buzz, of course, Butler. Just going through everybody here. Yeah. Let's see. It's all good, Red Lantern. No, but yeah, sorry about getting distracted. But if anybody wants to come on, man, just come on. Just let me know. I can send you a link. Hey, Tim's asked, he's like, hey, Streaming Wizard.
Hey, Tim. So if you haven't heard already, when Nanton and people in the chat, I do actually now have a Twitter now.
Yeah, but what?
Twitter.
Oh, Twitter.
Twitter account.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay. To tell you the truth, I have a Twitter account, but I don't do anything with it. It just pretty much stays there.
Same
like
as
in
me.
limbo.
Same as me, Frank. I
Yeah.
got a Twitter account, but I never use it.
I
Same
mean,
with, but I use my Twitter on occasion with some other stuff that I'm doing that isn't really
Is Twitter
considering.
is Twitter any good then, Marcos?
Well, if you use it for actual business, Ian, like
Yeah.
I do sometimes, then yeah,
Right.
it's a good way of getting your name out there. But if you use it for the other thing other than what I sometimes use it for,
I like Kenneth's
then
question,
it's
Frank.
then it's bad.
same question. Atlanta panel. You lost the filing down. I'm sorry.
Me personally, Ken, I am misfiling one little bit.
I mean, you can get that. I mean, people are going through the downloader for all that stuff. You can also get, you know, I don't know. I mean,
no one's stupid, just putting us start.
I mean, yeah, you can. I mean, since filing went down, yeah. I mean, be honest with you, when it went down, I was one of the ones that everybody criticized. And I'm not gonna lie, I relied heavily on FileLink. And I am still very, very new. I mean, y'all are all like light years ahead of me, to be honest. So, uh, and watching. Well, I mean, watching even yesterday's Pin was, his video, and that I thought, everything he had on there was fantastic, and I mean, you're talking to somebody who's never even used was that Jellyfin or Plex. I never used it. Not anybody's never told me not to use it, or anybody's never told me about it. Because Next Level was like, hey, you should try it out, and he bugged me for like I don't know. Every once in a while, like I guess not really bugged me, but he told me about using it. He was like, hey, you tried it yet? And I was like, no, I just haven't had time. And so I still didn't use it, and I think he asked me like three times, and finally he just gave up because I wasn't going to use it. And now it's like everybody's like, yeah, this is my Plex. I'm like, so I guess the best way to say it is like the way Payne said yesterday. He goes, don't be lazy. Well, I was one of the lazy ones.
Well, Red, if you were using Plex when it first came out, you could only use it with your own stuff that you rip. But now they got their own stuff
Yeah.
True.
that you don't even need an account to actually watch.
So
um,
yeah, but yeah, like I said, everybody's always like, y'all for the people that that have only used file linked, you know, it's more like we're wearing a hat of shame. But to be honest with you, I didn't know anything else other than file link. I mean, I knew that there was downloader, and I didn't know you can use downloader in that type of way. I mean, yesterday Penn was showing things that I'd never seen before, and how you can use Real to Brid. I then that's the beautiful thing about the community is that we all can share information this way, and it's like a beautiful thing. It really is. We all help each other out, and I think that's wonderful.
oh yeah,
I just updated my real to Brit now just before I come onto your show, Frank.
Yes, sir.
I paid it's I think it's 19 or 16 euro.
Yeah, same here.
We pay a little bit less, but I just updated it an extra 180 days.
See, and Next Level's doing like I think he does giveaways every once in a while. So he does I think it was Alter Brid, I believe.
Oh yeah, I've
Yeah,
never tried. I've never tried all the
I've
bread.
been wanting to try that, and I just haven't. I
But
mean,
like, I can't see what the difference is with real bread.
I don't know. There's people out there that's swearing that there's a big difference. So I mean,
I think it's the type of stuff that it gets you. 'Cause I think it only does 720, 1080, maybe a little bit 4K.
yeah.
yeah. I mean,
So it with Real Debate, you get all those you get all those 1080, 720, and 4K links. Red, even though
I like
Yeah, but
sharing this.
don't forget, man, to have real 4K. You're
yeah,
talking you're talking the size has got to be 50, 60, 70 gig
yeah,
to have true 4K. Like anything below that is you're not watching true 4K. It's just 1080p.
Sorry, man. I just read Trooper's comments.
but
Mm.
about me not having
I love that
not,
guy. That guy's
about me
hilarious.
not having a business, Red.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Well,
it's
no, I actually use Twitter for some of my music,
okay.
Yeah.
but I'm not really on there like that though.
I uh, I
One.
Go ahead, Stream Wizard. Go ahead.
Um, there's a violent alternative coming, and it's called File Synced. Have you heard of that? File Synced.
I haven't, but man, this is just like the whole thing when Terrarium went down.
Yeah.
One Terrarium went down, all of a sudden everybody's freaking out. Then all the clones start happening. It seems like that scenario too, because you got like App Tree, App Link.
Really?
You're coming out with They're coming out with like all these other alternatives. So there's going to be a lot more out there. Um, you know, I guess it's like Hydra. Cut off
Yeah.
one head, two
Yes.
more pop up.
I don't know why people's panicking, to be honest with you, because any APK you want, you can get it from somewhere as long as you know where to get it from.
But
There's plenty of places you can get your APKs from. No matter what APKs they are.
what people used to do back in the day, and I still do it from time to time, is sideload FTP into your box and just add the APK like that. People
Yeah.
don't want to do that now. They want everything easy. Hand it to them. They want to go into it. They want to go into an app like Firelink or any other port and put in a code and then download all the APKs.
Ken, I got another question in the room if you
Yeah.
want to like that.
Let's see. What was this question? This one. This is the one.
Yeah. Kenneth, personally, for me, I'd say you don't need no more than 7 or 8. You can put more than 7 or 8.
Yeah, I try not to overcrowd it.
Yeah, don't overcrowd it. But
yeah,
I'd put about say 7 on mine. Yeah, Sammy's right what he's saying there, 3 to 5. But
yeah,
I always put 2 separate ones on for movies and TV shows, because if the one goes down, then the other one will work. Because sometimes my reel to bread don't work on one, but it'll work on the other. There's I'm put like obviously got to have some type of browser. I personally get Chrome for a Fire Stick.
I use. Oh, go ahead,
I've come across Fire Sticks that have had 19 different apps on there, from like all the APKs you can think of, including some maintenance stuff. And I'm like, oh my god, all you doing is buffering this, aren't you? And they've said it. They're like, yeah, that's all I do is buffer. I was like, jeez.
I've seen that too, Frank. I've seen people just overloading the
overload it, and you look in their storage, and it's like, whoa, it's completely full, and they get the low storage pop up and everything, and it's like, the only thing you can do for them people is just factory reset it.
Yeah,
that's the only thing you can do for them.
But same is right there. 5 is good.
Yeah, 5. Yeah, 5 is about the limit. I usually just put, to be honest with you, I only put 4 and show them how to keep up with theirs. But hold on, I got this up there.
It's important as well where you get the links. Some APKs, you get them from one place.
19 what? Yeah, I'm not kidding.
There'll be
I did a video on it. I think I did a little storage video on it, and I showed people like wow, look at all this that's running. I think it was like 25 things were running at one time. And this was a while back. It was on the 2nd gen Fire Stick, and it just had everything you could think of in there. And it was all running at the same time. And they were like, what's wrong with the Fire Stick? How come it's buffering? Oh, good God.
But that was good.
Don't start.
That was good when next level tech and Warhorse had new TV and VTech on the podcast. I was literally nothing me head off on that. Like,
I just want to know one thing.
Yeah, right. We'll talk about
Americano.
that. We'll talk about that after.
what?
Okay.
What?
I don't think my Marcos like that, Frank.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I've come across people that have had like more than just more than 10 or so on ABKs, and it's not that they were dumb about it. It's more that they just didn't know how to keep up with their maintenance because you have some of these people that just go ahead and um, they'll get a device from them and they'll be programmed and they just like they leave them in the wind like, okay, you deal with it, you go ahead and you figure it out for yourself. And so I think it's like I said, it's not that people are ignorant. I mean, it's not that people are dumb or anything like that. I just think they just don't know. And you know
Yeah, Professor, same.
yeah.
No more fire sticks. I agree with you there. I think it's coming to the end of a fire stick's life now.
I've always wanted to try a formula also.
Yeah, I've always wanted to try one of them.
Yeah.
I think Sharon, they use one of them, doesn't she?
Yeah, I think she does.
Yeah.
I use
So do I.
more of a. I use the cube, and I'm very happy with the Fire TV cube. I'm very very happy with that.
Yeah.
It's fast. It has all the storage I want, and I don't keep it overcrowded. Even with the storage that's on there, I really don't even keep it crowded because there's no need.
I know Shrinking Sharon uses one or several, I don't know. And Storm as well. I think she's another one who's into formulas.
Really.
Yeah.
And then you have people that are swear by the green. Oh goodness gracious! I'm going blank already. I can't believe it. The Nvidia Shield. You have your hardcore people that are into Nvidia Shield. My problem is like if I were to get a Nvidia Shield right now, you pay $200 and you get it. As soon as I get it, it's gonna be like the cell phone syndrome. Boom! There comes the new one, the new Nvidia Shield. Blows out the one that you had previous. Man, that would just irate me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but don't forget, man, the updates and whatever, the upgrades they'll send out will go for the older models too, mind you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yep.
So there's no need to buy, like say 2021 model or whatever, or 2022 model. Like I'm sticking with my, was it 2019 model? I'm not getting the new one because there wasn't a lot of difference between the two of them,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just got the 2019 one because I wanted to sign that N for the sealed, and I heard.
I gotta put this up there.
Roku. We need Rojas here. We need Rojas. David about a Roku. Tell you what, one day I'm gonna get a Roku just to tell my audience that it's garbage because I think it's really limited what you do with it.
Well, Miss Sharon sells those Rokus. Not really sells it, but she presents them like, okay. Before I even got to do any interaction with Shrinking Sharon, I saw the Rojas and Next Level's video of her interview, and she was talking about it, and it almost made me want to pull the trigger on a Roku. Because if anybody ever came up to me, they're like, "Yeah, I got a Roku," and I was like, "Well, find something, get a better device because nobody was dealing with those things." And then I'm hearing her talk about it, and she was like, "Oh yeah, the older folks love the Rokus and everything." And I'm like, maybe I'm looking down on this, and I shouldn't be, you know. But
Yeah.
then I actually got to talking to other people like y'all, and they're like, "No, it's a that's how you keep up a window," or they're just talking bad about it. Like, I'm glad I didn't spend any money there.
None pin.
Shields for
Yeah,
life.
yeah.
Yeah,
com-
I'm with you with SM. Shield for life, definitely.
Yeah, definitely. On the next.
Look at this. Look at Second Jim. Look screaming towards the. Oh, I love Fire Stick. No other way. Oh yeah, I remember that conversation with Kenneth on that one.
Ah, yes. I was on the night show with Ken, and I asked him what his wife's favorite streaming device is, and he said, "Once my wife is on the Fire Stick, there's no going to the sealed
Oh,
door stuck on my box."
I know you're talking about troops.
oh, I was clicking
That's
on
great.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see.
Sorry, Frank, I didn't hear you earlier on because my mic was
No,
playing up.
that's fine. That's fine. I was
What I
clicking.
wanted to know is when is that McGregor fight?
I believe it's tomorrow. I'm not
Really?
sure about. Yeah.
Ken, say son, yeah, if you're watching, hello,
My wife's asked.
hi, yeah,
I say
hope
yes, Ken.
you're doing well.
Yeah.
That slow your machine down a fair bit. That would.
Oh yeah. He'll Buffer City.
Yep,
Yeah.
it
Every.
slows right down to buffer everywhere.
Oh, what hi here and not is a fire stick on fire. Yeah.
I've heard about those like with the Gen ones that were just like exploding or something like that. There was some kind of
Oh,
that was a long time ago, but they were saying like they're just
and that's just like
yeah.
I think that
I
I
have
think that,
I have a Gen 1 right here in front of me. I think, yeah, I have a Gen 1 in front of me as to show people what not to get. If they have one of these, do not get it. And it's such a simple little device. And man, it's just holding it in my hand. It's so small.
a few years ago I saw a YouTuber saying how to make the person fire stick the fastest saving device ever. And what he did in the video was run over it and he picked up the stick and smashed on it. He said, there you go. Now your first send fire stick will run faster than ever. That was ridiculous. I'm listening now.
I
The video's now deleted, by the way, if you want to see it. It is now deleted of YouTube.
No,
posted a
Sharon, he don't use 19 himself. He just knows of somebody
oh
who
no,
uses 19.
I don't use 19 of them. No, I had a customer, or actually it was a friend of mine who brought it to me, and they had like 19 apps that were running at the same time. But when I turned on the background app, they actually had 25 of them running at the same time, and they were always wondering like why was it getting they're getting so much buffering. And the only thing I could do for them, I told them, I'm gonna have the factory reset this. There's just no way around it. You know,
I bet them devices get real hot too.
yeah, their device was really hot. You know,
One, do you know about the privacy settings on the Fire Stick?
what was that?
Do you know about the privacy settings on your
Oh
Fire
yeah,
Stick?
oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Next Level is a big, huge help in the growth of my knowledge when it came to
Yeah.
all of this. You know, um, I relied
Yeah.
I relied on him pretty much, and for everything in the beginning. And this was like maybe 2, maybe even 3 years ago. I think it's about 3 years now, and it's been he helps
Right.
he actually helped me grow, and I mean he helped the community grow. You know,
Yeah.
I mean he was,
As you know, as a lot of you may know, Warhorse and next Never helped me
I
grow as well.
let us know
I'm
if you are joining us. Well, come on, you can come on. Let's see.
uh,
Fire stick looks like.
uh,
Like the little internet good.
Ah,
Miss
but
Sharon, you're welcome to join on if you want to.
but honestly, I think you deserve way
Y'all go ahead and
more.
talk real quick because I got to take this phone call. I'll be right back.
okay.
Oh, I
Well,
think
where's Butler gone then? Because he was the one who messaged me just now when I was in the middle of something, and he asked me to do a live so he get people on.
oh
I don't know where he's gone.
yeah,
You're probably busy, yeah.
yeah, Bob niece.
Well, he asked me to come on and do a show, and he get some people on, but he's gone now. I don't know where he's gone. Like. So
Yeah.
have we got anything lined up? Streaming Wizard.
Yes, I'll be doing more Fire Stick videos. I've got one more box 2 with you. And I really don't know what's gonna happen to our community in the future, like.
Yeah, it'll settle down. Streaming is with filing closing and all. I don't think it's going to have a lot of make a lot of
Yeah.
change in the community.
Yeah.
As long as
This
people
happened. I
go
think
on,
this
Yeah.
Marcos.
happened. I think this happens every year though too.
Yeah,
Some
it didn't shock me, Marcos. When the news come out, it didn't shock me at all. Do you know what I mean? Because if anything, I've been expecting it to happen for quite a while now.
Yeah.
But like I never did rely on filing anyway. I
Right.
went down to different avenues and I used different I just used different programs. Do you know what I mean? But check your DM, Ken.
I'll tell you one thing. I think that Nanton deserves way more views than he gets, like, and he deserves more subscribers than that. Yeah.
Yep.
yeah. Well, I didn't really use Link that much either. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I never
The only time
depended on it. I never depended on it. Like I was lucky if I went on filing car, like just a couple or a few times a year. Like, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah.
Because the
Well,
thing is with filing, right? Whoever's filing you use, they've got to maintain and update their
Yes,
APK.
dear.
all the time. Hello, Sharon.
Hello, Sharon. I just got back on too.
Hello, Ken's in the background.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that too.
Okay, cool. Hey, Ken.
Red.
You gotta let
Ken,
him.
Ken wants a link.
Let's see.
No,
He's in the
got
back.
link.
He's waiting to
in the
get on.
background. Ian.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Hello, Ken.
Hey guys.
Hey,
Hey.
Yeah,
guys.
man.
Never
Hello, everyone in the
spoken
chat.
to you in a long time, Ken.
Yeah, I know. Hey, how you doing, Streaming Wizard? How are you?
Good.
Yeah, I had a few minutes before I started work, so I thought I would come on. Hey,
Awesome.
Red Lantern, we ain't mean to give you a hard time about them 19 naps. My wife, she was in the back. She heard us say 19 naps on a fire stick. What?
It's a video that I actually have in my YouTube channel that I made, and it was somebody's second gen fire stick. I think it's got low critical storage or something like that. And I just turned on their fire stick, and that's how many apps they had on there. So when I went to the background app and I turned it on, they had 25 running.
Wow.
And so that's what like if you watch that video, and it was like, and I can't tell you, but how many times I've run into that same situation multiple times. I mean, it was just something I was amazed by. But it's because they went through people that pretty much didn't know what they were doing. They just uploaded all this stuff. I mean, they even had like 2 versions of Cody on there.
Yeah.
Or the KF, I'm sorry.
People want to know the reason why they get in so much lag and all this. It's a wonder that they're not blowing up these devices, with all our amount of crap on it, like.
Yeah.
Ken, you
I know that poor fire stick couldn't breathe.
No, it could. It was hot.
If you're going to put a lot of APKs on, then I would say the most would be 7 or 8, but I wouldn't go above that,
Okay, I got a question then. I have a question then. Okay, so if you're not going to do 19 on an fire stick, would you put 19 on a shield?
Yeah, definitely.
I can't answer that question. I've never had a shield.
But what? how many people on the panel has a shield?
That's a good question.
I got one, and
okay.
I
got one. Streaming
one.
has one. Sharon has one.
I want one.
I got
you got 3 shields. Don't you, Sharon? 2 or 3 shields, don't you?
I do, but I want one.
I got external storage on mine, so I can put as many APKs as I want.
But my thing is, what 19 apps would be needed on there though? You know what I'm saying? Because you're only using a handful of them, like for your premium, and and a few other ones. So there's not even 19 apps that I can think of that.
No, I personally, Ken, I personally wouldn't go up to 19 apps.
Right.
But like if somebody wanted to go up to 19 APKs, then if you've got some,
you recommend a shield when you in?
Oh, definitely shield. Yeah, definitely.
If they just wanted 19, but my thing is, what 19 would? I'm trying to say, what 19 apps is there out there that you would want to put on a shield?
No, I agree with you, Ken. I can't think of 19 APKs that you would want on a device.
For me, there isn't 19 apps anywhere that anybody wants to put on the shield.
They are out there, Marcos.
I'm glad you brought this up, Red Lantern. That was good. That 19 thing kind of shook us a little bit. Kind of got us fired up a little bit, Red Lantern.
I agree.
My wife was in the back. She's we saying 19 because I was talking to Sharon on the background, and you mentioned 19. She was like 19. So that's why she wouldn't ask that question. She said, "Eggs, Red Lantern is 19 too many APKs on a fire stick."
Oh yeah, it's definitely too many. Yeah, and it was on a 2nd gen fire stick.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm not kidding. It was a 2nd gen fire stick. If you look at that video, you'll see it's a 2nd gen fire stick. I'm like,
oh my Lord.
But their excuse was that the person who did it for them said, if one of these apps go out, you have another backup and another backup. And I was like, well, once you delete these, if it goes bad, they didn't even delete them. So they just kept them on. And even when they did like the update, because they had a BTV, they did an update for BTV. And when it does that, it just puts in a replacement and it still leaves the old app up there. So you're supposed to delete that. They never did that either. So they just pounded on,
Right.
and
Guys,
so it was great. It was crazy.
Exactly.
See,
and even when I ran the test, not the tester, but when I was refactor resetting it, I actually disassembled it. I took the outer shell out and did it that way, so that way the thing could breathe because it was hot.
How much space was on it? Out of curiosity, Red Lantern, how much space was left on it? Did you look at that and see?
When I got it, there was
Yeah,
none.
when you went in there and looked at, because I think it's how much is on the Fire Stick? Eight gigs, right?
Yeah, there wasn't anything
I
left in
think
there. I
I
think it
think
was
it's
like
five
5.
after the whole
Yeah,
operating system can.
yeah, it was 5.
guys,
So, yes, sir.
I've got a 1
Okay.
terabyte hard drive on my NVIDIA sealed,
Okay.
and I've installed 30 apps on my external hard drive. That's now my system storage on my seal.
Streaming Wizard, my question is that like unless
Gonna
you
watch that many?
testing apps, then how many, you know what I'm saying, 30, there's not even 15 there's not even 15 or maybe even 11 I can think of that you can possibly put that we all using, is it?
I can't even think of 5.
No, I
There's
can't
not
do
even
that.
that
No.
many that I use, Ken.
Huh?
There's not even that many that I use.
Right.
I probably only use probably about 4 or 5.
Right. Right.
Yeah. So
Wow. Yeah. Yeah.
That's why I say about 3 to 5. And the reason why I say that because all of them aren't even apps that you watch. Some of them stuff is like your speed tests and different stuff like that, you know.
Right. Correct.
Yeah, like for a speed tester, like Analyty is a good one because you can also get your APKs off Analyty as well,
Yep. Exactly. So, Ian, I got a question for you, Ian.
Yeah.
So in your, in your opinion, what would be a perfectly, I don't want to use the word because I don't know the thing, but what would be a perfectly programmed Fire Stick with how many apps and stuff? You understand the question? What would be if you were doing it for somebody, what would be your perfect programmed Fire Stick?
The IS, I'm similar to the Shrinking Shard, and like I would say at the most really 5 or 6.
Yep.
Then
Okay.
I think it would be down to the customer. Then I would put like downloader or whatever on from. So I'll tell them, like you've got the choice to add APKs if you want, but this is what I'm giving you, to carry on with, I wouldn't go. I wouldn't really go above 6.
And then like Simbi says all the app you really needs is Plex.
Yeah.
Plex has your music on there, your movies, your TV shows. But it's about Plex and the K word. The K word does the same, just similar to Plex.
There's no better time since FileLink has gone down.
In the maps.
Since FileLink has gone down, there's no better time now at the moment than to do your Plex.
Yeah.
Look at Trooper.
For sure.
what do you say?
Look at Trooper. He got a question for you, Red.
What do you put? Let's see. I'll do this for free.
That can I watch? No, the other one. Way up above.
So how can I watch the fight tomorrow, Red?
Anyone knows the answer? Hit us up a Telegram, Troop.
Mobdro, right? Mobdro.
I am Mobdro. That's so down. My phone back.
Yeah.
There you go, Trip. I got you right here, man. There you go.
Oh man.
There you go, right there.
Anyone wants to watch the new James Bond movies as used to Terrarium TV?
Yeah, right.
I thought it was serious then, streaming.
Oh man. Speaking of movies, Black Widow is out. Black Widow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. I just got it.
Yeah. Yeah. Look at Stewart. Ola TV. Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy.
Nothing beats good old Mob Dro. Mob Dro
right.
has your one-stop shop, right? Indeed.
Streaming
For a
Wizard,
long
pulled
time.
out. Streaming Wizard pulled out the old terrarium. Oh man. Yep.
Yeah.
Don't forget, don't throw Showbox under the bus.
Ooh, man.
Talking about way back, we talking about Showbox and Mob Dro, right?
Yeah. That's
Or
crazy.
LiveNet.
LiveNet, yep, LiveNet, Redbox.
Yeah, LiveTV.net or whatever it was called.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, those are my go-to back in the day.
Yep.
Mine too.
You know.
Mainly KODI, but you know.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was one-stop shop for everything.
Yeah, it was. That was my. I mean, I used to tell people like, "Hey, if you want to find it, you have to go to sports and click on everything." You know, or it used to be like, was it BT Sports?
Mm-hmm.
And then click all the links. Yeah, I remember that. And then, but people got tired of doing that after a while.
Yeah, but before RD came out, you could just go to GOO, you know, click on that link and all of them work. So that was my best link, but you know.
Some people, speaking of it, some people were programming sticks with Bob Dro and Terrarium on it.
Boom! There you go.
And that was it.
I remember that.
The K word. Seriously,
that was the TV part, and then
the movie part was the other one.
The movie part and the TV part, yeah.
Boom! There you go.
That was it.
Yeah, I used to see that too.
And
I run across some of those, and they're like, you know, this K app is not working anymore. I was like, well, it has a shelf life.
But one thing, like I said, since FileLink went down, I've been saying it since day one. Back up your apps on a flash drive, because you never know when the internet is not even working good. You know, there's C Display. There's definitely apps to Fire that goes along with your Fire Stick.
Yep.
You know, and the first thing I always tell people to do also, the first thing you do, I don't care if it's a Roku, if it's an NVIDIA Shield, if it's a Fire device. The first thing I do for people, I tell them to do is download that Roku app. Because I'm not the Roku app or the Fire Stick app or the NVIDIA Shield app. Just in case you lose your remote, you can't find your remote. It's late as night. You don't feel like going across the room. Your batteries die, whatever. Then you always have that second option.
Y'all might find. I'm sorry. You guys might find this kind of hilarious, but listen to this though. Y'all, we always talk about backups, right?
Yeah.
Backup. Now, my wife, she's not really into like the programming aspect of it, but I taught her. So that's kind of when you talk about a backup, because just for example, like if I'm at work or something, and just say, for example, somebody calls or something, I'll give them her number, and she knows enough to actually, quiet as a cat, she's helped people in the background. Like
that's a good thing to know, that is, Ken.
So really, guys, so think that not strange though. So really, like, you know what I'm saying, maybe Red Lantern, maybe your wife, you know what I'm saying, they're probably not into it, but let them know, look, listen, at least learn how to do this for my sake, because we may not be around, and then they can help. So getting back to what I was saying about Miss Sonia, she knows enough to in fact, her mother called, and she was able to help her mother get back up and going. Look at Simmy. Don't drop the remote. Right.
Did you answer Trooper's question on how to load these apps in my phone stick?
Yep. So I taught her how to use apps to Fire Red Lantern, and she knows how to use that. So that's something, those guys, that we could also do. Like, you know, those of us that have spouses and significant others and stuff, we can teach them that aspect.
Children too.
Yep.
That's true. That is, Ken.
Teach them too. You know, like they may not know all of it or know everything, but they know enough to help a person, you know, if they're in need. So You know,
Most
so
of these,
I thought that was a pretty good
most of
thing.
these kids that are born know more than I do.
Mm-hmm.
I have a
My,
first.
my my daughter knows how to work a fire stick like the back of her hand. She be telling me stuff on the fire stick. She was the first one to know about the profiles.
Look at Trooper.
Here it says, how do I load these? Let me see.
I have a first gen red. I have the remote only. How can I access the fire stick from across town? Okay. Oh man.
Oh man,
Oh boy.
boy.
Trevor, you asking the
I, re-
questions today.
oh man, I really started up a storm when I talked about those 19 apps, didn't
Man, didn't you? Didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, you had us all fired up. I tell you,
19 and
man,
counting.
I
Those
swear
apps
Miss
were
Sonia, she was
19
in the
and
back. Miss
counting.
Sonia was in the back. Miss Sonia was in the back, and she said 19 APKs on the. You know what I'm saying? You know the fire stick. That's her device. You know what I'm saying? She loved the fire
Yeah.
stick. So yeah, she's like 19 apps. I'm like, yeah. So Sharon was like 19. That's what me and Sharon, but they're talking about 19
Mhm.
APKs.
Some people are 50.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Some
Yeah.
people have 50, he said.
I don't know about on a fire stick. They had 50 on a fire
Yeah.
stick.
No,
How?
We talking
Well,
about
Yeah.
fire
it
stick,
depends.
streaming
no way,
wizard.
No
no, no,
way.
no, no, no,
But
Streaming,
I
I
think
don't,
Fire stick
I
on the
don't believe
hole.
that's streaming.
no,
I think
Not
it
fire
depends.
No
stick.
way.
no, not
It
Stream,
no.
We're not talking
streaming,
about a different fire, and we're not talking about when you add stuff to it. We're talking about the fire stick as is, come out the box.
Yeah.
your device won't be
With,
able to
with the
work
8 gig, with
streaming.
the 8 gigs on it, with the 8 gigs on there of space, yeah, ain't no way because you can shoot.
But
19 is impossible.
yeah, but Ken, I think with the 8 gigs, there you only have what about 5 left with the operating system and all the
So
Yeah,
dumb.
right, correct. Yeah, you're
yes.
right.
So dumb. TTU. I'm being serious, guys. I did see it on Tech Doctor UK's video on Barrel absent processors, and he said he had 50 apps running in the background.
Yeah,
And
put some type of external, no space, hard space and all out there. You know,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
maybe like but other than
yeah,
that, I can't even see the device working streaming with that with 50 APKs.
Shit,
yeah.
gonna glitch and smoke.
It'll be sluggish.
Shit, it
Yeah,
probably won't even
I
run.
think he had it on
It
the
won't run. It won't run.
external outside.
No, I don't think it would work, to be honest with
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think he had it on the
Jeez.
external hard
That's what
side.
we said. No, we're not talking about external
we're not
hard
talking
drive. We're
external.
talking about the fire stick out the
Right,
box without external hard drive on it.
Yeah.
How many can you fit on there
We're
out
not
the
talking
box
about that. Right.
Out the
Yeah.
box.
with no
Yeah.
accessories?
Okay. Out
Right.
the box, just put him on there. I don't know. I imagine you could put a lot, but
Mhm. I mean, that's any device. Once you put the external on NVIDIA Shield or the formula, you could add more and more apps. But the whole thing is, what's the sense of having a whole bunch of apps? I use apps as your wardrobe in your closet. I go through my apps if they haven't been used in a while, they get cleaned out because they're just taking up space and they're wearing your device down.
Right.
I know,
Yep.
but what I'm saying is TDUK may have his apps on a USB side or whatever, but he did have 50 apps running in the background. That's what I'm saying.
Well, what kind of device did he have though? Wizard?
I think he had the 4K Fire Stick. Yeah, let me see if I can up the video so you guys can show you. I do know you're talking about the internal stores, but I'm just saying that
See, if it's a device like the 4K Fire Stick, then it's probably possible. I'm not too sure.
yeah, but 50 apps on the internal stores on the Fire Stick. Stick is impossible.
I mean, he said a reason why. He said a reason why he put right because that. Well, not kicking against nothing like that, but I'm just saying. I mean, the only way that's possible if you now. Well, you know what? Don't even forget about the Fire Stick right now. Just look at the NVIDIA Shield. The only way I can see you putting 19 or maybe even 50 on there is if you're testing APKs or testing them or you're testing them out and you're uninstalling them and stuff. But just to actually say, okay, listen, I'm gonna give paper plate a Fire Stick with 19 APKs on it. That's absurd. Or
I'm sending that shit back.
huh?
I'm sending that back.
Actually, we need you to test all 19 of them and make sure they work correctly.
What happened, paper? I didn't hear you. What you say, paper?
I said I'm sending that back.
Right, exactly. You kind of got us fired up on that one, Raylan, and we like that. We like that.
Yeah.
So I put TDUK's video in the private chat, guys, so you can check it out too.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody on the panel.
Hello, Paper. How you doing, man?
Hi,
I'm good.
Paper.
I'm good. How's it going, Streaming Wizard? Good to see you, bro.
Fine.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Right. See what Simi just said. See what Semi just said. Now that's okay. You know what I'm saying? Because like if you're testing it, like I said, if you testing APKs,
Right. Yeah, I mean, and that's just that really goes for any device. I mean, just like a phone, for instance, or a tablet. You can get a lot more on those devices. I have, I think, almost 600 apps on my phone.
What the hell?
But again, just like Simi said, I do a lot of testing.
Some with apps on your phone.
Yeah.
I got about 400 apps on my phone.
Yeah, we got so Simi said he got 100. Okay, okay. Can you blow him up a little bit, Red Lantern, Simi, where he says I think I have over 100. Okay, I think I have over 100 APKs on my shield, but it's for the channel for review and Yep, exactly like I was saying earlier. Right. Yeah, yep. That's the only way that I can see that, but not the other way, like giving it to somebody. Nah.
Yep. Right.
Yep.
Okay.
Because there's only a handful of APKs that you would actually use throughout the lifetime of the device.
Exactly.
And even having them on, I mean, I noticed on my Shield, even having the apps or the APKs on a external running it through the Shield, you still get some type of slowdown.
Right.
Yeah, definitely.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
Whether it's the more apps you add, the slower it's going to start working, no matter how many. So
exactly.
And you're forever cleaning the catch out there and everything.
Right. Exactly.
How many space does your phone have, Paper?
I put a lot of mine too, but if you put a lot of apps on your phone,
I have I have a 256 gig SD card, and then it's the I think 500 gig Note 10. It's the Note 10 Plus, and it was the biggest one that they had. Let me check here real quick, and I'll tell you exactly. Let's see.
All right. It looks like I'm passing the torch on to Paper because I talked about 19 apps being on the Fire Stick, and now Paper just told them about 600 apps or something.
Hello, Pen.
On a phone.
I hope
so that just blew Streaming Wizard mind.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Troop just put on Frank.
I didn't get to see it. We're dummies.
Hey, Southern Tech.
Hey, Southern Tech.
Hey, Southern Tech. How are you?
Hello, Southern Tech. Hello, Pen.
What's that, Southern?
Renanton.
Yes.
Nanton.
Yes, sir.
I hope I'm not spoiling your soul night being here tonight.
No, of course you're not streaming.
No, dude, you're fine.
Well, where do you go in the settings to find your total storage? Like, not what's available or not what's.
You go to the settings and
Yeah.
then you go to storage or about this phone.
Right. That's
Storage.
where. Yeah, I didn't see that about phone. I don't see the option for storage.
No, I think you go to update software, and it should be in that category, I think.
I see last update, download and install. Software information.
Security.
Click on that paper. It might tell you how much storage you got left.
Yeah, it used to be in there. I remember being able to find it that way, but that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm not seeing it now. Like since Android 11, I don't see it. Status. SIM card status. That doesn't even tell me. It tells me all about the SIM card, but how much?
It's normally in settings, and then you go to about. Click in about, and it normally says your storage in there.
Yeah, and I don't see it.
No,
if I go into settings, about phone, I have the options. I have is status information, legal information, software information, and battery information.
Software information.
If I go to software information, it gives me One UI, Android version, Google Play system update.
I'll tell you what. Does your phone have a file manager?
Yes. But when I go into the file manager, it just tells me what I've used. I just went there after I couldn't find it in here.
I look at mine now. Paper.
Yeah.
Try to go where your APKs are and scroll to the bottom of that. Because that's where I go to a lot of times to get to mine.
Yeah.
Hello, Moto.
Where you're doing the boring way and add it all up.
That's weird.
I am not labeled. There should be an option on your settings home screen, and I'm using an Android paper. There should be an option for storage.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, if I go to settings.
And then just find storage.
Oh, man.
And it'll tell you.
Paper's starting to sound like Red Lantern.
To be fair, you do sound kind of alike. So I've got 44 gig. I've used 44 gig. And I have about 50 gig available.
Your paper, I found it.
Okay.
Click on settings.
Wait a minute. Storage. There it is. I found it too. Yep, it's on the battery device care.
Battery and device care.
Yep. Okay, so I have 256 gig of internal storage, and then my SD card is the same. So I've got 512 gig of.
How many subscribers do you have, Red London?
Let me check. I really don't know yet.
He's getting there slowly, Wizard.
Let's see.
Yeah.
I'm just getting started. I don't have that many subscribers, to be honest with you, man. Let's see. I'll give you an exact number. I have I jumped up. I have 160 now. It was like 153 or something like that.
You're doing well done.
Yeah. Thanks.
Not picking on the forward. Well done, that.
Did somebody pop up?
What's up, Troop?
Okay.
Troop has lost paper. He wants Red Lantern to do a few videos with him.
Okay, hold on. Somebody's trying to join the chat. They're called White Guy.
I never heard of him.
That's Urban King's most.
That's probably
King's.
Okay.
Hey, Urban.
Hello, Urban.
Hi, Urban.
Hi, mates.
Hello,
Hi.
Urban.
Hi, my neighbor.
Cheerios.
I was like, who's White Guy?
Well, you should know by now that Pendejo over here is the only person that
Stop
comes
it
up
already.
with type of name.
Nothing to you, man. You already stop it already.
Uh,
Jesus Christ, man.
Everybody's having fun to see. What do you say?
Troop. Boy, he's cracking on you today.
Yeah,
Oh, yes, fair play.
Wow.
Oh man, I should have never said anything about the damn 19 apps and the damn fire stick.
Is you a fault, Frank?
Dude, I was just giving an example. It's just not an example, the experience that I had with somebody when they brought me their device, and I was like, wow, what is all this? And no, it's all right. It's all right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
If I have to jump off real quick, it's because I'm waiting for Plastic Fork and Solo Cup to go pick them up at the pool. So,
All right, paper.
so I don't know how long they're going to be up there.
Yeah.
How long are they going to be up there?
I don't know. I'm waiting for you to let me know when they get done.
Yeah.
Take my first in Cody memories.
Yeah, there's a couple of movies that released that new Meet the Blacks. That's a good copy. The Black Widow and
They all came out in 4K too.
Yep, yeah, they did. But be careful on that 4K one because one of them was in Mandarin. I think the one 4K one was in Mandarin. So make sure
that one's good too.
Yeah.
I love the Tomorrow War.
Huh?
I love the Tomorrow War. I thought that was pretty good.
It was okay, yeah.
Is that on Amazon Prime, Frank?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Hi, Katie.
I'm gonna watch. I think I'll watch that later tonight. I think me and the missus like.
I love talking to a lot of comic book people.
Hello,
so
Katie.
We've all been debating would a xenomorph beat a white spike?
A what?
Look at Russell.
A xenomorph. A xenomorph is from Aliens. You know the movie Aliens.
Aliens will win.
You think so?
Yeah, those aliens from
Oh yeah, it was semi. Tomorrow's War was good. Yes, it was.
Yeah.
It was okay, man. It was okay.
I liked it. I thought it was pretty good.
Sammy liked that, anyway.
Yeah.
It was okay.
Listen, this is what I didn't understand. You know what? I was reading Trooper's comment. Listen, this is what I understand. I was talking this with Trick and Sharon in the background. Okay, now first with the Black Widow, right? Okay, so now that comes out on Disney. So now you already got to have a Disney subscription, and then they want you to pay an additional $29 to watch the movie.
What?
Yeah, yes.
Remember the movies at the movies.
If y'all have Disney right now,
$29.
Yeah, you got.
anyone you guys got Disney right now, go on your Disney app, and if you look, it's going to say $29 plus a subscription to Disney.
Yeah, so that's the thing that sucks
I'm
about
like, man, please.
the whole Disney Plus.
Yeah, you gotta pay for that. I mean, Disney trying to get the money back for the for the
Production.
yeah.
No, Sim, we can't hear you, Sim.
Yo, but I'm thinking maybe because back when COVID hit, they were trying to make their money, but I'm trying to make their money from that. But I'm just like, well, if you already got a Disney subscription, why would you need to pay an additional $29 to watch the movie when you're already paying for a subscription already to Disney? That's the part.
You paying the $29, so you don't have to have the movie, so you can watch it unlimited for at least 30 days in your home. So you have a choice now. The movies open up to either go to the movies or you and your family, because it's going to cost about that much once you pay for the tickets to watch it one time. So
it's like I think
it's just pay the $30 and as many people as you want to watch it in your home or watch it on your app.
I only pay for one ticket at the movie theaters, and I go open the back door for the rest of the family.
Oh my god!
I mean, I'll pay the $30.
Check Telegram. I sent
Marco, he already got the movie. He don't need it.
You already got it, Marcos. Thanks, already got it, but I'll check it still anyway. But I already got it though, Marcos.
What are the copies I sent you are 720?
Yeah, 720. What the hell?
No, I got two. I got I got a 4K and I got a 1080.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yep.
Hype broken son.
Okay, I didn't understand that, Simmy. You say it's for 4 weeks, then it'll be free after.
Hey, streaming wizard.
Hey.
It's me, Urban Kings. I don't know. I switched my.
Hi, Urban.
Okay, so you're taking the kids. Southern Tech going to the movie to go see it.
Yeah, I was on my phone. I switched to my PC.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, support the movie South Tech.
That's always done.
Just think about it. If it's a children's movie, and you got a lot of nieces and nephews or whatever, especially would it be in the summer or whatever. So you paying that, even though you can go on Tuesday, I guess it'd be a little cheaper. You can pay that $30 and they can watch. You know how children love to watch stuff over and over again. Pay that $30 and they can watch it over and over and over again for that $30.
How many people?
You don't know about us,
How many people have drive-in? How many people have drive-in movie theaters in their town still?
We
do.
Detroit.
There's one over here. There's one over here. Michael, nobody actually. There was no here in Ohio.
When I was,
of course, here in Ohio.
There's one in Ohio.
You do know that, Irvin. You're my neighbor.
I know there was one. There was one up in my my hometown, but I don't know if it was shut down for a long time. They talked about reopening it, but I don't know if they ever did or not.
But I don't know if you got a movie projector at home, it'll be good too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I got me a 100-inch one. I use.
That's what I was thinking about investing in. Urban, give me a projector too, because
I've been thinking about one too.
The way the back of my house is, I can put it on there. Like on
you can get one of those air the one they use air,
like the jumping type of thing.
The air projector you put in a bag, or you can use a regular one.
And now with the projectors, you can put your Fire Stick in them and different things. Your different apps in there anyway. So and you're gonna be with the family, you may as well. Hey, to get down playing. Hey,
she got free movie tickets.
You have to. I mean, $20 for a box of popcorn anymore.
That's right. And then you go to the Dollar Tree or somewhere and load up on your snacks and go.
So
you didn't hear it from me though.
Yeah, never buy food.
Right.
The last time I went to
who's this live show?
Was with my brother and sister to watch Bloodshot.
Who's this live show?
I think
Red Lanterns.
Red Lanterns.
Red Lanterns, I think.
Oh, this is a live show.
Yeah. It was before.
If you want to go race, I could beat you.
It was during COVID. It was right when it started.
Yeah, the drive-ins, man. I mean, they were a lot of fun. I enjoyed them as a kid.
You're the one you can watch two at a time, right? Paper. You can watch
yeah,
two,
usually
right?
when you went in, you got
Mhm.
two movies for
Price of
like
one.
Right.
yeah, it was like $5 or $10 for
$10 to watch two, right?
the whole car full of people.
Yeah, that's right, too, right?
So
Is
and
That's what we're talking about.
is that when they have a projector? Then they have a projector on some wall.
Yeah, it's on the big screen.
Big
Mhm.
screen. Yep, real big screen.
That's outside instead of in the building.
We
Yeah.
don't have
Yes.
we don't have drive-ins or drive-throughs or whatever where we live.
No.
Yeah, they have Stuart. They have gotten expensive, but sometimes like Miss Sonia, she just went and saw that Meet the Blacks and stuff. I didn't go because like hey, I'm like hey, but she just wanted to go out for the outing and for the experience. So I think when people go, they just want to just go. Maybe they might just go maybe once or twice out the month, or maybe even once a year just for the outing. But but the prices are ridiculous.
Yeah, they are for sure.
Especially if you're trying to make it a family thing.
Yeah, take your home
Southern
school,
Tech.
you'll be
I
good.
hear you,
But-
Southern Tech girl. I know that.
Right, I
Wait
hear
about-
that.
Primo. Send an invite to Primo.
If I
You
change
save it,
the-
Hey, have any of you ever went? And I think I asked this a long time ago on my show, but of course, I don't do stuff like that. I know I don't do stuff like that.
Listen,
Have you ever went to the movies? Have you ever went to the movies before? And then when you came out the movies, you all of a sudden got lost and ended up in another movie and just watched that movie because you was lost. Wondering.
Go to another movie, yes.
Yeah, it happened to me like 3
Next
times.
thing you know, it happened like a couple of times before you left the theater. That never happened to me, but just asking.
I
But
think-
that's why they're
I've
that's why they're
got the.
making these. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Streaming Wizard. Go ahead.
Oh, I have a quick lesson for you. Do you have a Elgato's ring deck?
I do not.
I think
No.
Ken made that one.
Is that what you're going to get me for Christmas, Streaming Wizard?
No.
No.
Hey, Bear. Just now you know I was asking Ken.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, yeah, do I have a Ring doorbell?
No,
I think you're talking about the
ring.
Elgato, Ken.
The Stream Deck, Elgato Stream
Yeah,
Deck.
Stream Deck. I have two. Yes.
Yes, I have the XL.
He has the XL, Ken.
Yeah, I do too. I got the small one and the XL. Yes. Yes, I have two of them. Yes.
I might
You know me,
go
Streaming
there.
Wizard. I don't. There's not too much stuff that I don't have. There's still a lot that I don't, but there's 9 times out of 10, if I don't have it, it's on my list to get. And Paper Plate can tell you that.
Yep,
Yep.
definitely.
Yeah.
If
Big
it's
ring light that you got.
if it's available, Ken got
That
it.
big old ring light that you got.
Yeah, that I found that on sale, Red Lantern. That one was on sale through what's that app I like now? Woo, but the other one, Sharon?
Vipon.
Vipon, yeah, Vipon. That was actually a $30 ring light, Red Lantern. I got it for like
Wow.
$15.
Yeah, if you go on, a lot of times you find some great deals on Vipon. You should keep it on Vipon, and Whoop always have them for dirt. Amazon products for
It
dirt.
came with the carrying case, extra those 2 other lights, because that little red light that you see, that's just one face plate. And then there's another white face plate to go on with that. And it has like its own duffel bag and stuff.
You're going to have to teach me how to find these deals.
Yeah. No, actually, I was
Yeah.
just at the perfect time in Paper. I was just at the right place at the right time for it.
Yeah.
look at Stuart. My birthday's next month, Ken. I want a shield. I just bought another shield too, Paper Plate, a 2015 one. I couldn't pass it up.
Oh, yeah?
I couldn't pass it up.
Was it
that's-
500 gig one?
No, the 16.
Oh, okay.
But that was the one that got the micro SD card and the remote with the thing
Right,
you can plug in
right.
for the head. Yeah, so yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to find a 500 gig one for a decent price.
Yeah.
Decent price. That's what's up, yo.
hmm
But I mean, it's pretty much all the same. You can always add a 500 gig, hard drive to
Yeah.
to
That's
them.
why they stopped making those.
Yeah, that's why they're about to say. That's why they stopped.
Yep. Yeah, they stopped making those because people were, and then that hard drive, that's the laptop. That's a laptop hard drive. So they were malfunctioning and messing up.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people were sending it back to NVIDIA saying that they were that their hard drives were crashing and everything.
Right.
So that's why they pretty much stopped making it. And then when they saw that people were just going to get more space for less money, then they say, well, you know what? Not saying that if you do have that one, not saying that it's still not a shield.
Right.
They just discontinued it because of that reason.
Yeah, there's one here locally that I'm looking at. I'm really thinking on. It's $80
Oh wow, yeah, man, going to put a trigger on that.
for the 2015.
That's a no-brainer. That's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
I would have been got that. I would have been
Yes,
got
I'm
that. Yeah.
looking on eBay right now. I think I've seen the one that's.
Yeah, Stuart. I see what you're saying, Stuart. Well, let me give you a bit of advice, Stuart. If you do get that one, because I got a buddy of mine that I had programmed his, he got the same one. If you do get it, make sure that you sit it somewhere where you're not going to be doing a lot of movement with it. So wherever you're going to put it, whatever TV you're going to put it on, make sure that it's there and it's going to stay there stationary. Don't move it all around. Make sure that it don't get bumped and stuff. So that way that, what I'm saying, that hard drive can have a good, have a good lifespan. So don't go moving it around and stuff. So wherever you're going to put it at, so go in and get it, but just make sure you put it somewhere where you don't want to do a lot of movement with it.
And what Russell just said, absolutely.
Yep.
Change the HDD to an SSD.
You can do that too.
Yeah, 1080p is way better.
You can do that too. Yep.
If you can find, like Ken was saying, if you can find a 16 gigabyte one, and usually they're a lot cheaper, and just you'll get an SSD to add an external SSD and add to it.
Yep, exactly.
Hello, Quentin Chisholm.
Hey, QC. Yep.
What's up, Quentin?
Hello, Quentin.
Exactly what you do.
Hi.
But if you can, but let me say this though, but if you can find one, I'm not totally against the 500 gig one, because like I say, at the end of the day, a shield is a shield. But just like I say earlier, my advice is if you're going to use that one, just make sure that you don't do a lot of movement with it or change it or something. Do
and
something
that was the
like
only difference, wasn't it, Ken? Was the storage?
That's it.
Yeah,
that's it. They just discontinued. Right. They just discontinued it because people were going. For one, like I said before, the hard drive was malfunctioning. But the main reason why they discontinued it is because people were getting more bang for their buck. They would go and get a 1 terabyte for less money, like for $80, they get a 1 terabyte, and opposed to spending an extra 100 to get the 500. You see my point?
Right.
So that's why they were doing that. So Nvidia was like, well, let's just discontinue this one and just continue to sell the 16 gig because people were already adapting their own storage anyway. So that's the reason. So I don't want people to think that since I got the 500 gig that is not a shield. No, and it's still of value and it's still good. They just stopped for that reason because people were just getting more bang for their buck. So that's the only reason why company discontinued it.
Yep.
That's it. Yep.
Knock on my door.
Come knock on my door.
Here we go again.
Your voice changed. You got a deeper voice. You going up.
Red Letter, you got a full house today, bro. You brought out everybody, man.
Yeah.
It wasn't just me.
You forgot Bramo.
It was Sim and Butler. They were asking me, like, hey, nobody's doing the show today.
Yeah. It'd be more than enough, Stuart. Yeah, definitely. It'd be more than enough. But like I said, that's if you get those, that'll be way more than enough because you can put everything on that. Like if you want to do your ROMs, emulators, APK, that's way more than enough.
Definitely way more.
I have a 3 terabyte or 4 terabyte on mine.
Wow.
Yeah, me too. I got a 4. Yeah, I think I got a 4 terabyte on mine's too, paper, if I'm not mistaken.
100 gigabytes not enough.
I only put 64 gig on my 2015 because I ain't gonna be using I'm using it like that, and I got a 128 micro SD card in it as well.
Yeah,
I got 128 gig on.
That's
my,
what I have is
on my Shield.
The 128 thumb, the thumb drive.
Yeah, that's what I got, paper.
And then I have the 4 terabyte external.
I got. Look.
Well, all right, guys. I got to go, guys. I got to get ready for work. But it was a pleasure. Thanks, Red Lantern, for
No
having
problem,
me.
man.
I really
Thanks for
appreciate
coming
it.
by.
I got the hotel.
I love each and every
Have
one
a
of my
great day.
colleagues. I love each and every one of you
Okay,
guys.
We love you
Yeah, man.
too. Get ready to go make that grind. We love
Yeah, I
you.
got to my
Good
last
luck
day,
to
guys.
your wife.
Y'all
See,
may
Ken.
learn
Have a
to
good
do
one,
a
brother.
live. Just come out of retirement and do one last live for the road. But we'll think about that. We'll talk about it. But
One last time, y'all.
yeah,
Take
right,
care.
Erlen.
Take
One
care,
last
Ken.
time, right? You go
Yeah,
over the
Take
thing,
care.
right?
Take care, man.
Yeah,
Take care,
Ken.
man.
Bye,
Look at
Ken.
Trooper. Trooper's still on the road.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I'll see y'all later, y'all.
Yeah,
Check your
take care,
DM.
Ken.
Check your
Take
DM.
Can I
care.
stream cartoons from my
Yeah,
phone to
you're
my
welcome, Stuart.
Fire Stick
Anytime,
Nation
Stuart.
house?
Anytime.
Tell son, yeah, I said hello.
I will. Hey, song. Hey, song. Streaming Wizard said hello.
Hi, son.
Everybody saying hi, song.
Hi,
We got.
son.
I
Uh,
don't.
Bye.
Yeah,
we
you
got.
see that? I'm
We got.
everybody.
I'm gonna say the key word. We got Ian over here. Maybe that inspired
So,
to come say hi. We got
so,
Ian here, song. We got Red Lantern,
Hey.
Marcos.
Hello,
We got
son.
Super Sharon hanging out with us. We got the asshole himself, Urban Kings.
Oh, come on
Hey,
now.
the 4K movie guy, not the 720.
We got Paper Plate.
I something take out.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh. Tell her put 19 apps on her Fire Stick.
Yeah, I know, right? Well, all right, guys. I see. I love each and every one of you guys. See y'all on
You
the
too,
next
man.
one.
Take it
Guys.
Yeah,
easy.
you and
All
son,
right,
take
yeah,
care, Ken.
yeah, bye.
Take care.
In about 30 minutes, I'm going to wind it down.
30 minutes.
Yeah, well, my wife's kind of wanted to go somewhere to eat.
Being a good soul,
Yeah,
night.
yeah, you're already at 2.5 hours, so it
Oh, yeah.
doesn't matter.
But, I mean, continue talking, man. This is great.
I might have to get me a nap before my road trip tonight.
How many's in the chat, Frank? Because that's all I got is my
I
stream
got
yard on.
12.
Oh, it's not bad.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Oh yeah.
I think the highest was like 16.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. But this is fun.
You're getting better and better, Frank.
Yeah. It's not sure what we're gonna go eat today.
What are you going to eat?
I don't know. It's gonna be something. It's either gonna be super healthy or it's gonna be super bad.
Oh, we're going to be both.
It could be, yeah, a mixture of both. It could be.
Artery food.
I mean, to be honest with you, I want to go at Jason's Deli because they have that whole salad bar. But if I go there, I know I'm going to want to get me a Reuben sandwich, and it's like the opposite of healthy.
What, Jason Daddy?
Yeah.
Hey, have you seen
I
it?
can see
Tell
a
her what's up.
Good God. You know, I don't see why they're going after ABKs and stuff like that. They should be going after these people that keep calling our phones, like all these scam likely things.
I totally agree with you.
God,
I agree.
man.
Why is your car insurance or your warranty expiring?
And then do you have pain insurance? It's like, geez, man, go after those people, man. Those are the nuisance. I can, you're looking for a job, you have to answer all the phone calls, right? And boom, you get like silence and then hang up, and you're like, oh no, they know this is a working number. I was like, son of a bitch, and that's all you're gonna get is phone calls.
Phone calls. Yeah.
Get True Color.
Yeah. Ask Trooper. He's the FBI. He could crack that down.
Fucking Trooper.
Yeah, get that True Caller app, Red Lantern.
Really? Okay.
That Black Widow movie, it was okay.
Oh, you saw it?
Yeah. I saw it in 4K, not 720.
Yeah, that's true, Russell.
That's when I got tonight.
That's the truest thing I've ever used in my life, Russell.
Yeah, I got it in my seat. I got it in my seat box.
Oh yeah.
I'll share for free. I don't kiss.
I'm going shopping today for that 2 terabyte SSD.
You still looking for that?
I've got somewhere I'm going to go check out today. It's a local shop here, and I'm pretty sure I could probably even get on a discount. So
check Amazon.
Yeah, I'm going to compare prices. But
Check
yeah.
Amazon Best Buys if you have a Best Buys in your country.
I usually go to Curry's PC World.
PC World.
Streaming wizard, I don't bother with them. I think they rip you off terrible.
Why?
I don't know. They give you the experts to break down exactly what you're buying, and they just tell you a load of bull crap, like just for you to buy the item as well.
Yeah.
And you're paying a hell of a lot more money for say if you want a 65-inch OLED TV, then in PC World they'll talk to you in such a way that you won't get it better anywhere else. But just go to the next retail store and you'll have the same TV and about £200 knocked off.
Oh, yeah. It's like with PC World shopkeepers, so men or women or whatever. They say, oh, this TV can do 4K, and it's like, I just want to buy it already. Isn't it, Ian?
Yep. And be careful, because that's all they do is try to sell you extra insurance for your product. And you're talking like £260, £270 extra. And it's you just don't need it, you know. Just to be honest, if I was you, tell your parents to keep away from it. I bought a hell of a lot of computers from PC World, and that's all they've done is shafted me like big time.
What did they say, Nike?
Hey, Paper.
Yep.
Did they have a sale going on Prime Day on those externals?
I think so.
Yeah, I think I think the guy that I want to go to, I'm gonna tell him like, boy, I know you got these on Prime. Like, don't try and fuck me over. I've done this guy some favors before, so he better.
What's your language?
What did I say?
You said the F word.
Oh, sorry.
I'm a Christian. Don't say the F word around me.
Okay.
Wait, so, what? Hey.
Never mind. Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, Atlanta, you know the Green Lanterns. Yes, I know the Green Lanterns.
Wanna be Green Lantern, you mean? The other guy.
Good troop.
That's right. Hey, Reggie's gonna get a GoFundMe, Trooper GoFundMe.
I started to GoFundMe. Oh my god! When it first came out, and I put on there that I want to make hipster barbecue. I just put something, I just want to say hipster something. Oh shit! And
Blamo, yeah,
Blamo, man. Hey, Blamo.
Good morning, Blamo.
How you doing, brother?
Afternoon,
Blamo.
Well, he just woke up, so I told him good morning.
Yeah.
Hey, Bramer, you only got 60 minutes to talk before we can kick out again.
Oh my god, I'll go a little bit longer. Jeez.
Well, last night. That's meats.
Oh yeah,
the meats. You gotta pay for meats.
Yeah,
it's free.
I know you did, but I said good afternoon because it's afternoon here in the UK. I do know he's in the US.
Yeah, no, he's 6:35. Yeah,
he's in Canada.
Yeah,
he's in Canada.
Yeah, he's not walking in America.
Oh, you're in Canada.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Was it 12:35 with you, Blamo?
11:35.
All right.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
So 9 in the afternoon.
It's 6:35 here.
Yep. 6:35.
I just downloaded the True Caller and enabled it and all that stuff.
Hey Cam, check your DM. I'll get you some free 4K movies. I want nothing in return.
Do what? Oh. Sorry, I was reading something.
So are we going back to Hangouts?
Hangouts.
What about the Telegram?
Oh, hey, Troop, did that end last night after an hour?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did it?
It got a timer on the corner, on the right bottom corner.
Mine didn't.
Because you're in Canada, you guys ain't got no time.
Maybe it's because I got fucking Google phones and stuff.
It was like, man, don't give him a time to play more. I don't want to hear him. Let's meet. It was crazy. We got kicked out. What the hell happened?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I got like out of Red Lanterns got kicked out, and then I know Troop started one after we did the Telegram, but it wasn't showing that notification on Troopers, and I didn't know if it.
Yeah,
I left before the hour was up.
I was on one doing some work, and fucking. I was on there for like 2 hours. So.
Hi, Blamo. What's up, man?
Does anybody in the chat have any questions? Because
yeah.
I mean, you can stay on as long as you want to stay on, but remember about people who's watching the replay.
Nah, don't worry about them. We're good.
Don't worry about them.
Going.
Okay.
Don't. We do what we do. You know what I mean? Don't worry. It's all good.
What happened to replay?
Okay.
That's why it's replay.
Hey Slim, how you doing, Slim?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Thank you for all the hard work you do on Telegram.
Yeah, you know how I do, man.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. I appreciate everybody, man. You know, I don't care. You know, I do what I can. You know, I support everybody, even all the haters. You know, and even the people that don't like me and what I do. I help everybody. You know, that's
even the people that don't say thank you back to you when you help them a lot.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that, man. Yeah. It's a lot coming up for me. You know?
Hey, you're okay. You're okay. You awesome.
Yeah, man. I'm all right. You know, no matter what I go through, I gotta be strong.
You're a good guy, Sim.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate that, man.
Sim.
Yeah.
What time is it in Australia?
You really want to know? 3:40 in the morning right now. 3:40 in the morning.
Please.
They're waiting.
I should be sleeping, but you know, Red Lanterns, you know, first show, and I just gotta be here to support him. You know, he's good. So help him out. You know, let people know what's going on. You know,
London, 3 a.m. in the morning.
3:40 in the morning. I should really be heading to bed, but you know, I'll stay for another couple of minutes. Then I'll do it. You know, really appreciate you, man. I'm really happy that you actually, you know, went ahead and did this today and tonight. Well, tonight for me, today for you. So yeah.
He could do it again.
On this
I'll make
morning.
Sorry, y'all. Go on.
Sim, where can I get an icon similar to yours?
You want one like mine?
Yeah, something like in between yours and Ken's. You know, something a bit blingy. Do you know what I mean?
I got 20 years of experience.
All right, give me. Yeah, well, yeah. I'll see what I can come up with, and give me some time. All right, I'll probably get you something sometime soon. All right,
man. Thank you.
I'll just.
If anyone needs any icons,
Urban, I need you to check your Telegram later too, because I may need you to do something for me.
I ain't did nothing.
Well, check your Telegram.
Yeah, I'll help you out, Ian. I'll get you something for you. Just tell me what you want. We'll work something. You know, for sure.
Thanks, man.
No problem. It's always about continuously improving yourself and helping out there. You know,
Yep.
if you're learning something and you're helping people out there, that's important. But if you're learning and you're not really teaching people out there, then you're not really helping people. So my
Exactly.
thing is,
That's true.
I want to go help people out there. I learn something, I teach you, and then you teach somebody else.
Exactly.
That's what streaming's all about. This is how we learn from each other.
That's what it's all about, Sim.
No,
For
I
sure.
disagree. I
Basically, each one
disagree.
teach one.
I disagree.
Of course you would, paper.
Paper.
I don't know why yet. Give me a few minutes. I'll let you know why.
Oh, that's paper.
Yeah.
I'm eating
He'll
salad.
come
I'm
up
on
with
my
something. Just
diet.
wait for it.
I'm on my diet. I'm eating salad.
Salad.
I feel different.
Oh, you eating
So
salad?
I may get today a taco salad.
Nice.
I'm eating salad. I'm eating salad all week, every day.
You see what Triple put? Oh,
Yeah,
What did you put?
look Trooper put.
Oh, that's what you think, huh? Yeah. We're good.
Oh, it's good after he kiss your butt. Ask for a favor. Oh, don't say thank you.
It's all good, man. We're good.
When you help me, I say thank you.
Yo, I help everybody. oh, helping you. That's a different story altogether, man. Let's not go there.
Yeah, you help somebody with the add-on, don't say thank you. That's rule.
It is what it is, bro.
That's why I say thank you to DJ.
Oh, yeah. DJ's cool.
Hey, don't forget the butcher come on later on tonight. I seen he was on the show earlier when I first got on. Don't
He was here.
come on.
Yeah, he was here.
Yeah, don't forget he comes on this evening at 5:00 Eastern, streaming back at 4:00 Central. And,
Yeah, Sim will be sleeping, hopefully.
Yeah,
He might be awake. You never know. Hopefully. Nah. I mean, I can just do so much, then I gotta, lie down. I'll try.
10 p.m. UK time as well.
Yes.
You're so rude.
Yeah, because we all live in different time zones, right? So it works for some people, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah, what
For me,
time is
like,
that Australia time?
Dab's
right
show.
now,
No, when the butcher come on.
I think it's like 5 a.m.
Ken has a question for Urban King.
Who?
I didn't
Ken.
put that thing.
How many APKs needed on a fire stick?
It depends. I pull up at least 3,000.
Yeah, streaming wizard. What do you call it? Dabs' show is on 10 o'clock tonight.
Yeah.
You know what sucks when you go on a live show and you meet yourself and don't talk?
I'm gonna start shooting for 20 on each stick because I got to be one above, Red Lantern.
Come on. I'm gonna hear this for the rest of my life.
Just stop it.
To really look at that video, though. Just talk. I think it's called Critical Low Story.
Okay, I just checked. 6:30 in the morning.
Okay.
Sharon, it's 6:30 in the morning for me
when he
Butcher
comes on. Okay.
Yeah, that's when I go to bed. So yeah, sorry.
Yeah, you be counting sheep and.
But I always catch the replay.
Counting sheep.
Yeah, you'd be counting sheep and streaming.
But then, Ian, you might be surprised. I might just rock up out of the blue, like, "What's up? I'm here. What's up?" I do these things, man. You just don't know.
Ian likes to count sheep too.
Yeah, I love counting sheep.
Go ahead and get a good sleep. Don't wake up on the wrong side of the bed because you're out of
1,
He can sound just like him too sometimes.
4, 5.
Can't you, Ian?
Stewart.
Good old
Got a 500. Then you'll be.
Seriously, I got a question I got asked the panel here, right? what are we gonna do about meats? Since we don't have meats now, what's our next option? Since some of us, we have
Hang
meats
out.
and stuff.
Why, what's wrong with meat sense, Him?
Yeah, what's wrong with meats? What do you mean don't have meat?
Yeah.
Well, they're
It's
only
not free.
allowing it an hour. It's only for an hour now, so they've
No,
cut
it's
it back
not.
to not. Yes, it
Yes,
is.
it is.
Yes, it
No,
is.
it's
Why?
not.
Why?
It's
Yeah.
Is that because it's after Corona?
no, it's not. It's certain users are limited to an hour. It's
lying.
not everyone.
Really? So
Yeah,
if you try one now, you think it'll go more than an hour?
mine went 2 hours last night. I was doing
Oh,
doing work for someone last night.
Why?
Okay.
So how are they defining what users?
I
Yeah,
don't
how
know.
do you
Maybe you got if you guys are being fucking gross or something. I don't know. You know?
How are we being gross?
No. There's a kid in the room.
Oh. For educational purposes, blame on.
Yeah, you don't want me getting into why they're blocking people now.
Wow, that's interesting, isn't it? We
Biz,
gotta find
biz,
out.
biz,
what's
biz,
going on.
biz, I probably know why they're blocking people.
No,
Really?
but I ain't saying it right now, biz.
Google Meet is not free no more. Look, I posted a link. Read that.
Look, it was never free. It was only free because of the COVID situation. Now, since
Yeah.
COVID, sort of like, it was. They only had it for like a year when they could have Google Meet, so people don't have to go outside. Now it used to be you have to pay for it anyway. It's just during the COVID season they had to put a stop to it so people could use the Google Meets. Now since
it's
saying
not free
COVID
no
slowly
more.
subsiding.
60 minutes and you're gone.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Blamer, you check. I'm just saying. It happened to us.
I was on it last night for 2 hours. Don't fucking say check. I already checked after you guys checked.
But
I was still on the meets. I was still on the meets when you guys said, "Oh, it only lasts an hour." I'm like, "Yeah, I was already on for an hour and 10 minutes now." So there is no checking. I already checked.
Do me a favor, check again.
Yeah, no worries. I'll check again today. I'll set it on.
Look, I'll post a link right there. Maybe in Canada they haven't passed it yet. Anyway,
post a link where?
Have you sent a link? You gonna do one now, Kings?
No, I'll put the link that is free onto you. It's right there on the side chat. What's your attitude?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, read that, man. Yeah. It's from the Verge.
June 30th, but mine still goes longer than that. So.
No, it's not tonight. Watch.
Yeah, tonight.
Tonight is going 60 minutes.
Anyway,
what's the alternative?
What the hell is a 720?
Well, that's what I was asking.
Google Meets users. Hello.
Google Meets what? 60 minutes, yo. Told you, Primo. I told you I was right.
No, no, you're wrong.
Listen,
because I was telling it last night. Don't say fucking you're right, because you weren't.
I'm right. You wrong.
Listen,
fucking Cody.
Do you prefer Bing or Google?
Google.
Say that again. Google, I think. Well, if it's up to me, I'll go Duck, because that's the safest web browser right now.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm just different, Kings.
I'm different too. I do 1080.
Different too.
I thought Firefox was the safest.
Try Go Ducks.
Yeah, I tried to go.
Wave is Wave.
I use onions when I hack. Oops, I mean say that I don't hack.
I use Wave. This is
Brave,
a Google Chrome.
Hey Ray,
but it's safer.
Well, Brave is very, very good. I've read a lot of stuff about Brave. The security stuff is really, really up to the level, man.
Thank you.
I'm using the one now.
Yeah.
Swim.
Yo.
If you put yourself on me and you over here not talking, that's not right.
Hey, what's up, man?
You try
How's
sharing.
your weekend? What you doing?
No.
Huh?
You doing much?
Nah, just
Nah.
chilling.
Yeah.
Yep,
Shooting like a
Cool.
wedding.
relaxing. Got to go
Yeah.
pick up grandson and son from the
Oh yeah,
airport.
he's coming today, right? You just
Late
mentioned
tonight.
that.
Yeah, really late
Yeah.
tonight. Yeah.
Right. Fun times, man. Praying for you.
Oh yeah. So he'll be here
Yeah.
for 11 days.
So that means I cannot do no more party meets. Party meets. Damn it.
I'm gonna look up videos and see what changes has came to me.
Yeah, let us know, Sharon, because we had issues yesterday, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we were using Telegram thing, but that was kind of trash. It was okay, but it was
That
kind of.
didn't work for me. Even though you sent it to me, it didn't work for me for some reason. I don't know what's going on there. I need to find out.
You try on your laptop, mate?
Yeah, and the phone.
There
Two
you go.
laptops and the phone.
What's your attitude?
Everybody hit
Could be
that
the
link.
geolocation. Could be the location too, because you guys in the US. So I don't know. I need to look into that.
Yeah, I mean, it could be that too, because you're in you over there on the other side of the world.
Yeah, man.
What, the Telegram work for video links then?
No. Telegram works. Everything works. It's just I
Wow, it
think
says choose a plan. It says something about choose a plan when you click
It's
on that.
there
not.
you go.
It's free.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So now they charge
Yeah,
different
they're
tiers
charging.
prices.
No. They've always charged them, Sharon. It's just
Wow.
because of COVID, they didn't charge anybody to use. Anybody could use now because the COVID season sort of like, according to them anyway, it's like sort of stopped for a while. So they're putting back the prices where they used to be
Yeah,
before.
look, 1 hour.
All right, Stuart.
1 hour's not
They
gonna
got
be
the
nothing. That'll go quick.
$8. You can try 24 hours, or for 24 hours or 150 unlimited.
So,
No, I'm not gonna spend money on that. It's not
no,
worth it.
not
You
me.
think about it.
No
No way.
I want either same.
Yes.
No
Brother,
way.
we still
That's
got hangouts.
crazy. So
Unless
now they
hangouts,
charge you
That's
for the
why.
meat.
So that's why I'm asking. Do we have an alternative?
Urban.
It's not just for us. I'm just speaking. Generally speaking, if
It
meats
used to
don't
be
work for
one,
people,
but it used to been called Hangouts. I don't know.
Urban.
Hangouts.
Hangouts is
Hangouts is over. Hangouts
I
is
said Hangouts is
Urban.
not over. It runs anymore.
meets is Hangouts.
Urban.
Yeah.
So you know, 7 and 8 is in rubbish.
What? Yeah. What's open means?
What? What?
What's that means?
Rubbish.
Yeah.
Trash.
Trash? Yeah. You're man.
Crazy, man. You guys crazy.
You said rubbish, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Trash.
Yeah, I just Googled now.
All right, can somebody start a meet and see how far we go?
It's an hour.
In the
We
chat.
did it last
It's
night.
only an hour.
Yeah.
And they have a
Nothing
countdown clock
on
and
the-
everything.
on the good
Mine went
moment.
2 hours. Shut the fuck up.
What happens after the hour then?
They kick you out.
I'm using Hangouts because it's not Meet no more.
Namo.
We gotta pay for everything now.
There's a kid in the room.
Well,
And you swear to God, sister, you know.
there's also Telegram. We did that for a little bit last night.
I see your message in Telegram. You gotta pay Telegram first to see the message.
Really? We were on last night.
No, that's
A
fine.
phone note.
That's
You
free,
want
isn't it?
Yeah.
Namo.
Telegram.
I thought
Mr. Namo.
talking and video is free on Telegram.
Namo.
Look up. I tested. But black is showing body farts.
Namo.
Mama can't say hello.
Oh man. Who's showing body parts?
Fun.
For me?
No, in the side
Fun.
chat or the private chat, Flambo.
Fun.
Yeah.
One.
Nobody's got to know Red Lantern.
No, Famo, you can't do
That
that
was a
anymore.
special occasion, man.
I'm about to go back in the chat, you guys.
Okay,
No,
Sharon.
stay, don't go.
Yes, so am I.
Yes, I'll be in the chat. It's not like I'm completely gone. If you guys still be in the
I'm gonna be.
background, then maybe I'll come back.
Well, I'm getting off another 15 minutes.
Are you sure 15 or 10 minutes? I mean, or 8 minutes?
Half an hour. 2 hours.
Oh, come on. I can't do that.
Okay.
My
All
wife
right.
definitely does want to go somewhere to
Okay.
eat, but she's, I don't know. I'll be
in
on
the
Google
chat.
Meet for an hour.
I'm about to
Or back to StreamYard. All right.
I'm about to take a shower because I'm a real Mexican.
Oh, shit.
Watch your language, son. Please watch your language.
Yeah, look who's talking.
You know, I don't like to mute myself because I like to talk to people on live show. Not
Yeah, I know what you're
space.
saying, man. It's all good, bro.
Not wasting space, I'm an honest
It's
person.
nice when everybody talks instead of people just keeping quiet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, meet yourself. People talking. We all talking. Brandon's being Brandon.
Trooper, seriously?
We are getting along.
We are getting along, Trooper.
You, Trooper.
No
No
more,
more.
no more, no more.
No more.
Oh, that's good because somebody did. He's he's a teenager right now.
Hey, fun.
Ken needs some 720 movies, Urban.
Nah, I need it for 4K,
I
man.
only do 1080p and
You can always use Discord too.
720. No, you don't need a 720.
Yeah, Discord. Are you good at it? Paper, are you good at it?
Now I gotta make a Discord.
Don't disrespect me like that. It's 720.
I'm not a professional now, but I know how to use it. But
I'm not very good with it. I mean, I haven't learned enough to know. I mean, I've got an account and everything.
It's not much different than just
I got my own C box.
clicking on there to join a group and chatting, but it's not like, I don't know, you gotta make a separate group for
How many groups do they have?
So here's the question I have about Google Meets. If somebody were to pay for it, that person can only stay on for after the hour, or can everybody else that's on there stay on?
Whoever creates the meeting, whoever is paying for it has to be the one that makes the meets every time.
And then they can stay on longer than the hour then.
Right.
So basically, what that means, Red Lantern, is that if let's say you have a meet, right, and then you decide to leave, the people that are staying there, they can still stay on even if you leave. That's not a problem.
So that means I gotta make a meet.
Nothing.
Well, it's like one-off payment or something, paper, is it?
No. It's every month. It's every month. They're smart. It's every month.
I'm not joining that. No way.
It's $10 a month.
Dude,
Yeah.
$8, not 10.
My ass.
It's only $8 a month for the first month.
I don't care. I make a new account every month.
Well, mine went for 2 hours, so I'm and that link doesn't give very much information on if Google phones will get it for free or what.
Yeah.
Because I got Google products, so what? You guys telling me that my 2 hours meets last night when you guys were saying, "Oh, mine's ended."
Yeah.
Is a lie. Come on.
We all got kicked out.
Yeah, I didn't. Maybe there's something in there for Google fucking phones and stuff.
Right, that could be true.
No, that's wrong. I'm gonna talk to people.
That's what I'm saying. Tonight, when you guys are ready to do something, do a meet and see how it goes. We can
I'll start one because last night mine went 2 hours, so I'll start one tonight and we'll see.
Okay.
That's how we can work it out.
Anybody's welcome to meet. Don't be scared to come to his meets.
Yeah, we're good. We're not scary type of people.
If it cuts off after an hour, then it was just a shot in the dark the other night.
Yeah,
it was weird
That's
because
what
the second meats I made, the first one I made, it had that tile down at the bottom right hand corner. The second one I made, that tile wasn't there. The one that Trooper made, that tile wasn't there.
What's the tile
could have
for?
been a glitch as well. No, it could be a glitch too, guys. I mean, we
So
have to take everything into account.
I don't know if it was something they were trying to push out last night that was only hitting certain,
or if they
know.
were only pushing it to certain people and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know, because I got it the first link that I made for Google Meets, I got that same tile that my meets was only going to last an hour. But then the second one I made didn't have that. It didn't say anything about that.
That link that King's posted, like it doesn't say much, and it's like not from the official Google Meet developers.
None.
What's up?
None.
Yeah.
None.
Yes, sir.
I thought
he ain't even talking true.
I thought number was.
Yeah, just it is what it is, man.
I thought number was wearing that me. I thought
He wasn't swearing at you.
No.
No, he wasn't.
No.
Blame her.
No.
Comes out when I'm talking. You're all good.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, he loves me. Oh.
Yeah, yeah, doing meets today. We can't do party meets no more, bueno, so it sucks for us.
That was a pretty fun night last night, man. You guys it was great.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I mean, we had 1 hour, then we had another hour, and then
It was great because we were kicking this minute, boom, like damn, I got kicked out. I thought I got kicked out.
Yeah, I took it personally for about 5 seconds.
I mentioned Trooper, yeah, then what happened? Did we all got kicked out? I hope so.
we did.
Like, I always get kicked out everywhere, so I don't kick butt like somebody in this one.
Kings 720p.
720p. Nah, it's 180p, bro.
Grab me a link of what the official Google Meets developers say, and I'll read that.
Okay.
Read it.
So if the developers post anything, then I'll read that.
They did. It was on GoogleNews.com.
I'll be right back.
All right, mate.
Wash your hands.
On floor now. Somebody's screaming in the background.
I don't know who that is.
It's only their pricing though.
I just blame with neighbors, y'all. Didn't have walls, didn't have walls, Everybody's in a big space. Save more time, space. Everybody will be together. Be friends.
Yeah.
That is customer.
Or community.
Whatever that means. I don't know what that means because I came from special ed.
Oh man.
Very great community, guys. We do so much for people out there.
When the best community out there on you guys.
Thank you. We do what we can. We help everybody out,
Even though I didn't know how to.
Oh, here we go.
Go ahead.
Gmail users will have unlimited free group calls on GoogleMeets.com until June 28th. It said after that.
Yeah, it's over.
Upgrade the group calls.
It's already July, man.
But it doesn't say anything,
Yeah,
it doesn't say how many users or what.
And it's still 100 user free and shit, but the time limit is 60 minutes. That's what sucks.
Yeah, that's what we need to find out, whether that's the information that we need to know whether it's true or not.
Everything else is still free besides, you only got 60 minutes, so you got to make a new meet every 60 minutes. minutes.
That's gonna be fucking frustrating, man. You know how many of those meets you're gonna have? We're gonna be doing 6-7 hours in the evening.
Yeah, but you got a timer on the bottom too. You click on it and we tell you how much time you guys got left.
Not unless we all do I don't know, a meets,
Yeah.
and when we get on, we're like, okay, we get kicked out, the other person's gonna take it.
Yeah,
He'll create
people.
one, then we'll go to his, and the other person create one, we'll go to theirs. Just jump
Any-
around.
Anybody's walking.
Nah, man, that's gonna get
Doesn't get
boring.
much
That's gonna get
info on
tiring,
there.
man. Nah,
Yeah, it is. Well, think of it like bar hopping.
Yeah.
Nah, thanks. I'm good. I already do enough hopping as it is in Australia.
Hey, yeah.
Ian is in the house again.
Free features.
Anybody's
What's Paz put up there, Frank?
What's that?
What's Paz put up there?
Oh,
everybody here is on mute. That's good. Talk to each other.
Yep.
Free version on Google Meet September 2020. Now that's old news, Buzz. That's old news.
Buzz TV, how you doing?
What the fuck?
That's back in September 2020, my friend. This is we're in 2021.
Yeah, that's the old one.
See,
right?
they pretty much Google's on their meets. They pretty much contradict their pricing and stuff because they got free features which list unlimited number of meetings.
Okay, it says for free Google Meet users on a computer, you can host one-on-one calls for up to 24 hours. Calls with 3 or more participants for up to 60 minutes. Up to 60 minutes.
Up to 60 minutes.
Yeah, it sounds like after 60 minutes you boot it out.
If there's 3 or more people, it's 60 minutes.
If it's one person, it's 24.
Right.
All right, so I'll do 1-to-1 with Kings, and I'll do 1-to-1 with Blaymore.
Yeah, we gotta take.
We're gonna do it like
it's the same thing. Might as well
But
just
if you have the Google Workspace, then that's when it's you can do the 24 hours. You're right.
Hack it. Let's see.
And now we made everybody make 10 accounts, and
Yes,
be hacked.
That's what I was trying to say, but people weren't listening to me. But it's okay. I'm good.
To you. I'm not on mute.
It'd be hacked in no time. Tell you
I
that.
did try to explain to you guys. So
yeah, because I'm not mute. I'm on mute.
Sharon has Workspace. Sharon's making the meets every night.
What about Zoom? Is Zoom free?
Yeah, I use Zoom.
Yeah, Zoom's free.
Yeah, we can use that if that works.
Do any of you use Teams?
Teams, yeah. I gotta rename all the apps to Teams.
I've got Zoom. Yeah, I don't use it often, but I do use it.
Yeah, I got Zoom too.
So that's maybe another option.
Yeah,
Zoom's pretty much like a video conference, conference thing,
Yeah.
You got to download it or blah of it.
Yeah,
you can download on your phone and your lap and your PC as well.
Oh, well, why don't we start using Zoom?
Well, let's just see how this works out, Ian, and then
all right.
Yeah, don't do anything at the moment. Just leave everything as it is. Then we go from there.
Yeah, to do anything in the moment.
We'll see what goes on.
Yeah. It's not gonna be no more private meets. Thank God.
Aw.
Right.
Thank God.
Right.
Right.
Just call me Unmute Kings. That's my new name.
Now we'll just have people zooming around privately.
Right. Private Zoom.
Let's zoom it up.
Can I come zoom with you?
Yeah.
No, you can't.
Everybody welcome.
We need the video how to use Zoom.
I don't know.
Right?
It's pretty easy. It's pretty easy to use.
I heard that Zoom was like having a lot of security flaws and issues.
Nah, that was before, not now.
Oh,
I
okay.
have a family member that was studying at the university, and they had to use Zoom because they couldn't go to uni. So yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
Where do you download Zoom from?
That's
What's the bit?
that's
Just
like
on the inside, just look it up. Look it up on the Google. Just write Zoom. It should come up.
yeah.
Right, right.
Just like
If
StreamYard,
you
right?
type in Zoom a few years ago, let's know some random stuff will come up. If you
Oh, you
type,
gotta remember, Ian. Ian, you gotta remember your email and your password. Do not forget your password, because if you don't have that password, you're gonna have, well, you won't have any issues, but it'll be difficult. You have to reset. It gets a bit difficult. I would keep your password safe.
Can you just log in once and just leave it as that, or have you got to log in
You
every time?
can. You don't have to do it all the time. If you're the only one that's using the computer, then that shouldn't be any problem.
Oh,
that's
but
okay
does
then.
it do that on here?
Yeah,
that'd be sweet.
Well,
It does.
I'm gonna jump off, guys.
Alrighty.
All right, Paper. Have a good weekend. Take care of yourself.
Yeah, take care, Paper.
Bye. I was on mute, so I'll mute myself so I can talk to you.
Later.
Later.
Take care, bro.
Later.
take care.
What a guy he is. I like him.
Adios.
Yeah, he's a good guy, yo, because he never mute himself.
Yeah. It's a really good guy.
Marcos, talk, man. Come on, say something.
Yeah.
I know.
Why? Because Boehm was here not talking. Sam's here not talking.
Come on, we all got to get along. We're part of the community.
Why don't we get along? Why can't we just get
If you don't
along?
talk, just leave.
Yeah. The Marcos on.
Go bye-bye.
Hello, testing. 1, 2, 3.
You know.
We all got to get along, man. No, nobody should be huddling.
Now with the
no grudges, no nothing like that. Let's just get
Nah,
along.
I have no problems with anybody, man.
Yeah,
I'm cool with everybody. You know, I got no problem with nobody.
Yeah, I got nobody besides the fake people I don't talk to. I don't mean myself.
Maybe he fell asleep.
Thanks for
Bye, Marco.
having me
Bye.
on.
Jerking himself off.
Bye, Marco.
Red Nanton.
Mom's helping them.
Nanton.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for having me on your show. I really do appreciate it.
Oh, it's no problem, man.
Thank you for coming, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
Ain't no minus, you know. That's how.
Hey, Red Lantern, this was such a great idea to have it, huh? I'm so happy that we actually followed through this, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Well,
Really,
yeah,
really worked
it was
out.
you and Butler. They were like, "Hey, let's just do something." I'm like, "All right, let's
You
do
know
it."
me, man. I'm always trying out new things, you know, bring out new
Yeah.
stuff, you know. So I'm glad that we did it.
Butler asked me first, Frank.
Oh, really?
He said,
Yeah.
he said, do a get on what do you call it, and I'll bring the people in. He said.
Yeah, they was begging
Well, he
me.
said that. Yeah, he did say that. Yeah.
Yeah, they was begging me too. I was like, nah.
But don't
man.
worry, Ian. We're here now. So that what's important is that we're here together. So don't even worry about all that. Don't even sweat it, my friend.
Yeah, they was begging me. I said, no, I don't do live shows.
Yeah, Kingston tends to stay in the background, so it's very nice for him to actually come out and actually be here for your show. It's really, really good.
It's nice to see Kings about.
Yeah, you know, every time I do a live show, I leave and everybody else talks.
It's good to see you.
What the hell? What is 83 cents?
My
What does that mean?
Thanks for coming, Streaming Wizard. Thanks for coming, Streaming Wizard. I appreciate you being here.
Oh, you're welcome. And I really do appreciate the invite of Nanton, but I really do appreciate you guys enough interacting with I'm interested what you guys have to say, and I'm just so thankful to have you by my side. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah, nice one. Nice head streaming. Was it?
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Perfectly said.
That's all he says. Thanks for having me.
I'm on your simple. Every time I call Kim show, thanks for having me.
Yeah. Well, that's
we
kind
appreciate
enough.
you as well, Streaming Wizard.
That's right.
Yeah, we appreciate you.
Yeah.
Ah, fine.
So who's next?
Yeah, look, Stuart has to say.
Fine, Stuart. I really do appreciate it. And Stuart comments on every video, and he's always leaving the likes, leaving the thumbs up, leaving the comments, and he subscribed to my channel. And thank you, concern for saying that. Really do appreciate it. He ain't really, you know, what he's doing.
Stop it, Cooper.
Hey, in this case, you ain't gonna sleep until like 6 p.m.
Oh no! I'm probably have to head off after this, man.
Yeah, I gotta get off really soon too.
Yeah,
But
get your head on the pillow.
Yeah, I gotta get
I
off.
will.
I gotta go. I gotta go to work in the field.
So
Take care of yourself, man.
the fight is on tonight then, Frank, is it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for that, man.
No problem.
Yeah.
You
So,
can
does everybody want to say the goodbyes?
Yeah, let's just say our goodbyes
Yeah.
now.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Come on. Say something more.
Goodbye.
No, I'll start off because I want to get it over with.
Go on then. Yes.
Thanks, Red Lantern, for having me on your show.
No problem.
Everybody take care in the side chat. Don't forget to wipe that ass. And
Super 69
just everybody take care of themselves, and thank you very much for joining Red Lantern Show.
Yeah.
Blame, you're next.
Have a good weekend. Be safe. Take it easy. That's about all. Have a good one. Later.
I'll go next. Thanks for having me, Red Lantern. I'm so happy that you've actually did this live, and I've been very happy to see that you've done that. And hopefully you'll do more shows like this. We had a lot of fun, and we had a really great team here. So hope to have more of this type of shows, and stay blessed and look after each other. And thank you for everybody on the side chat for being here and supporting us and helping us through the way. And see you all in the next one. God bless.
Well said, Sim.
You gonna say anything, Marcos?
Bye.
Well, thank you all for coming out. This was fun. I enjoyed it. It was crazy.
It's a day to remember,
roller coaster, man.
Yeah.
This was great.
Yeah.
We'll have to do this again.
Everybody say thank you for having
I
me.
should say something else. Ren Anderson.
Go ahead.
Just to know you guys know I am doing the Streaming Wizard Show episode 6 at Friday the 16th of July. So
okay, next week.
That's at 6 p.m. UK time and 1 p.m. Eastern Standard, I believe.
Right on.
And yes,
I have to work
I
on the time
really
difference, but yeah.
appreciate you inviting me on the guests. So much people, and I'm really thankful. The haters, you know what you can do.
Good work, best streaming wizard.
Yeah.
I was gonna say something, but I left it.
Tell them what they can do, streaming wizard.
Yeah.
Go wash those hands. Spin off on Rupert.
All right, guys.
So Red Lantern's your turn now. You gotta finish it off now.
Okay. Thank you all for coming out. This was a whole lot of fun. This was like a really crazy roller coaster. It has its ups and downs, crazy moments, and wows. I know nobody's gonna ever let me down or ever let me forget about the apps on the Fire Stick.
Yeah, on the 50 apps on the Fire Stick.
I love this. This is great. We have to do this again. We have to do this again next time. Next time we can plan it. I can make a thumbnail for this. But yeah, guys, this is great, man. I enjoyed it. Y'all have a great one, and let's try to do Google Meets tonight because remember Blamo said he was gonna make one.
So we'll just wait and see.
Yeah,
I'll be there.
I'll get enough sleep and come in.
Yeah,
I'll be there, Blamo.
Yeah, we're all gonna be there.
I love the UFC on anyway, so I'll be up.
Oh yeah, I'll be up.
They don't start the main event till about 5 a.m. in the UK, do they?
Yeah, it's a bit later. It's later early in the morning, I reckon.
Yeah.
I think it's around about 10:30, 11 o'clock my time. So just wait.
So yep. Catch a nap now.
Yeah, I'm going to. Yeah. All right. See you, everybody.
Guys.
Take care.
Bye. Y'all take it easy.
Bye. Take it. Peace out.
Later.